When I beat up the aliens, that's purple pain, and when they fall from the sky, that's purple rain. My lawyer has advised me to stop using credible threats of violence against fictional aliens from space. I'm not sure which planet the other rolls are from. I'm not sure if they're even from a planet. Might be like Craft World based, like Eldar in Warhammer 40,000, by the way. Total War Warhammer 40,000 most wishlist game revealed on the TGA on the Game Awards 2025. I'm not sure why I'm doing this thing where I'm just saying a really long sentence instead of like actually using punctuation. We're back. We're back. We're playing video games. We're playing video games with aliens in them, which we have been doing this past like month. I was gonna say they keep making video games with aliens in them, which I mean, I assume they do, but like, when was the last time they actually made a video game with aliens in them? You know, 30 seconds ago I did mention Total War Warhammer 40k, and like most of the things in that video game, or in that franchise, is an alien, so I guess I kind of answered my own question before I asked it. Welcome in, Leah, we're back. Well, Eternal Hype, my favorite Sweden streamer. Now, I know you're lying. Not because you said Sweden instead of Norway, but because Vargskeletor Joel is Swedish. And if anyone likes my content, you're gonna love Vargskeletor Joel. I am in German. Wait, what the fuck? I thought are you finished for the semester? Wait, I'm Swedish. You're in Germany, but you are finished. Something doesn't add up here. You, Eternal Hype, you finished with the semester? You in like Germany as like a layover on the way home, or what's happening? Okay, hold on. I'm getting Voices of the Void launched. I'm in Germain. You're in Germa. You're in Las Vegas, Nevada, which you know, all the casinos aren't in Las Vegas. The casinos are in Paradise, which is apparently a separate thing. I'm finished and cooked. Last stream you were talking about like there was an exam coming up that you weren't confident in. Do you have like the results of it, or are you just like vibing? Boba got her exam results and she did really well. Her GPA increased, which is good. I'm a college kid. I wish it was a vacation, lol. Wait, then why are you in... You're not from Germany. What are you doing in Germany if not vacation? Hello, Basil. How you doing? I'm on vacation. Friday was my last day at work until the 5th of January. Yesterday, my boss called me at noon and I almost didn't pick up the phone. It's a layover. Internet here is so bad. You're watching me on airport Wi-Fi? That's a huge fucking compliment. What the fuck? Alien! Hey, Alien, don't read the title of the stream for like the 7th week in a row. Ugh. Friend, don't ask about Calculus 1. I took Calculus 1! Hold on, what is the last thing you learned in Calc 1? Because I took a 1-year engineering degree, which actually was a 1-year math degree in all practicality. And then I did like a semester of computer science, which had a lot of math in it. What is the last thing you learn in Calc 1? Because we did like reverse, you do like derivation and integration, and then you do vector math. What is like did I finish Calc 1? What is the last thing you do in Calc 1? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. I do the thing that happens every time I start a stream, where for some reason, my throat and nose feel congested. I think it's just because I'm talking a lot. I'm gonna try cleaning my nose before I talk. That didn't really help that much. A coworker of mine gave me a mint gum on the last day before I went on vacation, my last work day. I don't know why, but the mint gum, just chewing it, cleared up my sinuses completely. I should take one of those before I stream. Right now, I just drink like a cup of coffee. Iced coffee. A carton, really. Hey, Alan. We Invincible posting? Alan the Alien? How's people doing? Anyone play any video games? People play video games anymore? I've been playing Genshin Impact and Mahjong for the most part. They don't count as video games. I played more Red Dead Redemption 2. I have a hot take on Red Dead Redemption 2. You shoot too many people. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. But sometimes you'll do a mission where you're like, you go to a tiny little town, and then like someone fucks up, and you shoot like 500 people. I don't think there's 500 people realistically within a square kilometer of where I am. What do you mean this guy showed up to like kill us? And he brought more people than live in the entire state. Oh. The only reason I'm complaining about this to Red Dead Redemption 2 is because the game puts so much effort into the details. Like, it's such a fucking detailed game and they thought about everything. But then they also have you, like, on, like, a random Tuesday, you kill 500 people and it's not, like, national news. German internet is balls? I've never been in Germany, I wouldn't know. I play video games, been playing Roblox more lately. Does Roblox count as a video game? Or is it a video game platform? This is just the artillery conversation again. I saw that they banned Roblox in Australia. And a bunch of kids who are, like, addicted to computers freaked out. Which, I mean, I'm not blaming them. Quitting an addiction cold turkey usually isn't a good thing to do. And, like, internet addiction in young kids, I think, is gonna be even harsher. I don't remember what we were doing. What were we doing? Were we playing a video game? Why do I feel like I was dying at the end of the last stream? Road to Vostok. What's Road to Vostok about? I have heard of it, but I don't know what it's about. Some games on Roblox is fun. Oh, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that Roblox is fun. What I am saying is Roblox a video game? Oh, this thing actually has some data on it. Is Roblox a video game? Oh, this is the one that actually matters. You want to check this one. Is Roblox actually a video game? Or is Roblox a place where you play a video game? Like, it is, like, saying Roblox is a video game, to me, is kind of like saying Newgrounds is a video game. It's not a game, it's just where you play the games. Playing in a few minutes, so bye? Goodbye. Thank you for showing up, even though you could only be here for like a second. I'm always surprised when people are like, hey, I can only watch a second of the stream. But here I am. Because I am like, I'll see someone is live streaming, and I'll go like, well, I missed the first 30 minutes of the stream, so I can't really watch all of it. Oh. And then there's people that are like, hey, I can only stay for a second, but I'm still gonna use that time to watch like half a second of the stream. And I'm like, whoa. Some people really do be watching Twitch. Half video game. It's offline Escape from Tarkov, but Finnish. So when you say Escape from Tarkov, do you mean an extraction shooter, or do you mean like everything else? I'm not a big fan of extraction shooters. You know what fucked me up the most about extraction shooters? When it comes to stories in video games, one of my favorite video game stories is Marathon. Old school first-person shooter, right? I almost did first-person FPS. That fucking, the story in Marathon is insanely good. It is really, really good. Not just what, oh, there's one way closer. Not just what the story is, but how the story is told to you is so fucking cool. Because Bungie, back in the day, they took, like, all of their games is in the same universe with, like, same chronology, like Marathon, Pathways into Darkness, and Myst. And then Halo 1 fits into the lore, and then Halo 2, they kind of said, nah. I think it was when they got bought by 343. Bungie changed. Or someone bought Bungie and they were like, hey, this is like 20 years of lore and storytelling. Fuck that, dude. And then they made a new Marathon. And it's an extraction shooter. Why? There's enough extraction shooters. Listen, okay, there are enough extraction shooters. There only needs to be one of them. There are enough hero shooters. There only needs to be like 2 of those. And, I mean, back in the day, there was like a time period, like 2015 maybe, where there was like 15 MOBAs releasing every year. There's only 2 MOBAs that people play, League of Legends and Dota 2. SMH, welcome in, how you doing? I don't know about the extraction part. Wait, so how does the game work then? Because your house is in a set place on the map. Okay, that is interesting. So it's, you make it sound like it's like DayZ-like. Life has lost all meaning. I missed the BB Nose concert in Peak. Wait, was that like a limited time thing? Boba yesterday did the BB Nose concert. I saw someone posted on Twitter the BB Nose concert. I was like, okay. And then when Boba did it and Iron Mouse showed up, and I was like, what? I didn't know Iron Mouse did like music. I gotta be honest, I've never seen any Iron Mouse content. What was I gonna say? I didn't know there was a limited thing. So like, if I open Peak right now, I can't see the big BB Nose do like the dance? Also, is it true that BB Nose stopped making music? Because like, I saw the Twitter post where BB Nose was like, I'm gonna stop making music. Was that true or not? Hey, Boba. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. The bitrate is fighting for its life. The bitrate is fighting for its life. It's stable? The bitrate is stable. We did it. We did it, Reddit. I bullied Discord. No! Come on, bitrate. Come on, bitrate. Come on, we dropped 3 seconds worth of frames. Okay, is it stable? I think it's stable.
Wow.
Oh no, it's not stable. Fuck.
You see, every time I thought it's not stable.
It's when you turn on your webcam, it becomes unstable.
I'm gonna off it then.
You're gonna turn off the web. Okay. Did that actually help? Is there a way in Discord you can like reduce the video? Like, oh no, that didn't help actually. That didn't help. Hold on. Task manager, can I bully Discord? Can I be rude to Discord in task manager again? Oh, okay. That's not how it's supposed to be. I think every time someone joins or leaves a Discord call, it changes the priorities in task manager. Boba, try getting back in the Discord. Every time you leave, it resets the priorities. Yeah, people push them off the internet because of if I get X likes, I'll obliterate my career video. What? What do you mean if I get X likes, I'll obliterate my career? I'm going through task manager. Every time Discord does anything, I'm like, lower priority. As in, he'll quit? Okay, but did he actually mean it? Or was he, like, joking around? Because all I know about BB Nose is that people were like, he's a good person, but I don't like his music. Yes, he quit? Okay, that's kind of... I mean, it's his life, it's his career. He gets to choose what to do, but, like... It's kind of... if he quit because he wanted to quit, then everything's cool. If he quit because people were like, hey, BB Nose, your music sucks, that sucks. Like, all I know about BB Nose is that he did, like, cool stuff IRL. Oh, wait, shit, Task Manager is... Task Manager is always on top. There we go. All I know about BB Nose is that, he did, like, cool stuff. Like, he did, like, fundraising for cool things. I don't remember what. I just remember... Did I change it? I just remember he did fundraising for cool things, and people saying his music was bad. I think I've heard one BB Nose song. I don't remember how I felt about it. I think my reaction was like, yeah, this isn't my kind of music. But, Other than that, I don't really know anything about BB-Nose. I know he said, my name is Baby No Money, and then people just kept calling him BB-Nose, and then eventually he made like a post that was like, fuck it, you guys can call me BB-Nose. Oh, you guys are finished. Right, the dailies for there. Oh, also one thing, I opened up a save of this in sandbox mode. And I printed some of these insanely large models, and the frame rate was fine. So, like, you print heavy TF2, you hit refresh. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, you can only skip it. I thought I could skip in story mode as well. So I printed, like, nearly all of them, and I, like, just put them around, and the game worked. Like, they didn't lower the frame rate at all. I think it's because I had them inside, and they got, like, lighting on them, and the game wasn't sure how to, like, react to lighting on the 3D printed models. But I did manage to have, like, a bunch of them have the game run completely fine. I'm not sure if that's because that save file was, like, literally day one. Maybe models and stuff bloat the save file. I mean, this thing is like 4K pixels. I think this does a lot more. Also, the lighting changed? Oh, from the door. Okay. The goal of today is... I had a goal planned out. We want to figure out what to do about the church. We want to figure out what to do about the Stolas. The Stolas, we went over there last stream. We got murderized by lightning. That wasn't very fun. And I want to see what's up. Only thing I know from the last update is we can get some healing plants. Like, plants that heal. I'm not sure how we're gonna deal with all the lightning. We are out of drives. We're gonna get one when the day starts. Probably should check out how the Transformers are doing. PR check. Okay, there's nothing critical. You're gonna make a lot of money. Second? Evil pink text. Did I miss something? Where? Oh yeah, that's right. That is pink text. Hold on. Trying to make Discord friendly. Also, right now, I'm running my, like, my OBS in a very... I found a way to configure, like, how my apps appear on my screens. So my OBS is, like, extremely tiny. I can basically only see... the bitrate. Yeah, how we do. Goal of the day, we want to get to the church. We want to get the healing plants. I'm not sure what else. I think we just want to get signals. We are approaching mannequin hours. I thought 14 was the first day with mannequin. I have been told that this update isn't completely stable. At the same time, no one has given me an example of stuff that don't work. Like, for the previous update, people gave plenty of examples of like, hey, this shit just straight up don't work. This update, a lot of people have said this is unstable, but no one has said why. No one has been able to say, like, here's why it don't work. You want to get as many tier 3 signals as possible. These take a while to get. Like, even with everything maxed out, it takes a lot longer to get a tier 3 signal than it takes to get a tier 0 signal. And the game is going to exclusively ask for tier 3 signals. So the bigger of a, like, backup we can have of these, the better. Now, granted... how many... What did they ask for? Level 2 is 30 point rewards per signal. I think it's 40 points per, so that's 120 points a day. Base building is quite nice in this game. I do want... Alien, could you post that in Discord, actually? Because the way you're talking about it makes it kind of sound a little bit like DayZ, and I'm a big fan of DayZ. Vesper. Because the game options do not save, there's a heavy amount of bugs. Leading older saves causes serious issues. Wait, game options do not save? Vesper, could you elaborate? What do you... Oh, shit, wrong button. Game options does not save? Could you be more specific? Because I feel like the, this might just be because the settings were from an older... Funny setting won't turn on? For real? Actually? Funny setting is for the save file, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's kinda lame. Funny setting won't turn on. Do you mean the settings for a specific save file? Is that only if you load a previous save? If you loaded an old save, it will be on, but if you make a fresh save and try to turn it on, it won't stay on? What the fuck? Huh? That's big? Okay, that is great info, first of all. That is fantastic info. I have a 9 square meter cabin to work with. I mean, that's like enough space for like a bed and a fridge. You can't run custom content on all on fresh save. Wait, I've been doing that though. I have a fresh save. And I've been running custom content on it. This save is fresh in this update. I'm not sure if these things matter, or if this is just visual, but the actual setting didn't change, or... Which super the newest. This is the newest version. This is the one that came out like 18 days ago? This is the very newest one. And like custom content doesn't work? Care about that? How do you explain the hamster cars? Or the beautiful drawing? Or... Oh right, shit, this thing doesn't save. How do you explain heavy TF2? Or better yet, how do you explain Grug? Am I just lucky, or are we talking about different versions of the game? It's so nice that these settings save. They used to not save. Ugh. Used to be every time you loaded a save, you would have to do this whole shebang again. Okay. Chill a second while stuff works. Did Nose release another update I wasn't aware of? Let me check. We've been taking a little development break to prevent burnout. Wait, the dev in chat? What the fuck? Oh, Vesper, I didn't know you were on the team. This is the update, 0.9 beta underscore 14. Let me double check that for you. This only says alpha 09. Hold on, let me take a look here. This is A09B underscore 0004 is the version number for this. Yeah, I'm only a demo out with quite a bit of content, but I'll send a link to it once I finish setting up the cabin. Thank you, Alien, I appreciate it. Whoa! Wait, what the fuck? My Chrome? What the? I have never seen that happen before. I got so scared I opened Task Manager on Reflex. My Google Chrome is how, like, Google Chrome is how I have, like, Twitch Manager open. The whole web page just turned gray. Like the whole thing turned gray. No shades, no nothing. It was just gray. I have never seen that before, and it only lasted for like 5 seconds. We can't do an SD cal all. We just sent out the robot. Unsure how you managed to have yours work. Was this a 0.9 save for the first 0.9 release? No, I made a new save. I made a new save for this version. I made one save for the first 0.9 release. And this, I'm assuming, is the second, because I didn't notice one in between. For this save, I made a completely new save. It's a wholly new save. It's a wholesome save. Only thing I did was I took Alakisha here and I moved her from one save to the other. Like I moved her via the mailbox. That's pretty much the only thing I did. That's bizarre. I think it's just because I'm built different. I gotta be honest. Vesper, if you're in the dev team, there's a question I've been wondering that no one's been able to answer. I think I asked this the last time you were here. Why did the base in 0.7 and 0.8 have Norwegian writing on it? That shit fucked me up. I was jump scared by my own language. There was signs in like the guard room and stuff that said like danger high voltage, but they said it in Norwegian. No one has been able to tell me why that's there. In my head, I'm like, they did that to fuck with Varg Skeletor Joel. But also, I'm like, I got jump scared by my own language. We need to be in bed to get presents to spawn. And I am feeling a little holly jolly and also a little sleepy, so I'm gonna go take a nap. Also, mattress is 50% stamina restoration. But the worst sleeping bag is 60? How bad are the mattresses? I'd have to ask Monique. Nice. It's not a big deal. I'm just very confused because I was playing the game and suddenly there was Norwegian in it and I felt like I was schizophrenic. I was talking in the Discord on, I was talking in my own Discord. Oh. Hello. Oh, no, I didn't mean to kill you. I was talking in my own Discord. I forget what I was saying, but I was talking to fellow streamer Mara. And Mara, I don't remember what she said. But I basically said, like, that was a good joke. And then I tried to make, like, a better joke, and I failed. I put a kappa at the end of it, and then a bot popped up on my Discord. It was called Clydebot. And Clydebot basically said, hey, stupid, you can't use that emote here. That's from a different channel. So I said, fuck off, Clydebot. It turns out I'm the only person who can see it. Like, everyone in Discord was just watching me, like, shit talk a bot that no one else could see. I was, like, arguing with a shadow. Hold on. I need to drop some stuff. I do like how these have different lid colors based on where they come from. Zip drives. We are running like a... What is the opposite of a deficit? Deficit? We are gaining, hold on. We are gaining zip drives. I don't think they sell for much, so I'm not gonna get rid of them, but we're getting more and more of them. And by more and more of them, I think we've stayed at 2 this entire time. We just keep getting one every day and then selling it back. Hold on a second. Go. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change the bitrate a little bit. What if we do this? That gonna look, because we're not dropping frames every second, which is pretty nice. But it's dropping a little bit. No. I do think the controls are better now than what they used to be, but I am still not used to it. Okay. And then let me go bully Discord just a little bit, because Discord... Okay, priorities. Priorities do seem to be unchanged. I did not know a program could change its own priorities in Task Manager. For some reason, Discord loves changing its own priority. Okay, where did the white one go? Hello? Did she get kidnapped? We're gonna see something scary in the window? No? We should probably get rid of this box because the curvers keep getting stuck on them. But considering that we've seen the... Hey, Boba. Boba's shoving a plushie in the camera. Considering we've seen the Scarefer like twice in this area, I guarantee you there's gonna be an event where we're here and we're like, oh, I had a good night's sleep. We walk out, the door fucking boom! And then the Scarefer comes out. Boba's using the ears on a plushie to wave at me. Okay, what a battery. I don't know why, but the batteries keep falling off the table. Go. Woo! New signal! You are Planet 1. Save that. A bunch of noise. We're gonna upgrade that one. We did get a drive, right? Yeah! Okay. Not that often we get new signals. So there are a lot of signals I have never upgraded to level 3. Like, if I go and look in my list of signals, there's a lot of them that are just stuck at, like, level 2. I don't remember which one they are. Keep that here, because if we get a new signal, that's where it's gonna pop up. Sebby Beans, welcome back. Thank you for the mustache, Catboy. I'm so glad Catboy doesn't explode my hard drives anymore. I am so happy. That's probably one of the funnest things that's happened on stream. Having the Catboy mode. Like, actually crash my D drive. I return. Sebby Beans, welcome back. By the way, I don't remember what your name was. It was the person who was here last stream who couldn't follow. Because, like, the settings were wrong. We fixed the settings, and they didn't follow afterwards. We all agreed that was the funniest thing they could have done, and they stuck the landing. They actually did the bit. They actually did not follow afterwards. I like it when chat is funny. I hate it when chat is funnier to me, and that was actually one of the funniest things that's ever happened on stream. Your browser encountered an error while decoding the video. What the fuck? It's in the game suggestions. Okay, sweet. That one's gonna despawn. They committed to the bit so unbelievably hard. Actually, they should be streaming, and I should be watching their stream. They actually did the whole bit. Oh, that one's gonna go away. 1447, that one's a scam. That one's gonna go away. I'm gonna check out the game later, Alien. I'm not gonna have time to play it this year. Because I am going to Singapore 2 days from now. 2 days from now, I'm gonna go visit Boba in Singapore. And I'm gonna be back on the 3rd of January. Also, I need to hydrate. Hold on a second. It's so fucked up. Coffee is a drink, but it dehydrates. How does that make sense? I'm drinking liquid. How can my body be like, sorry, not enough liquid? I just put more liquid in. That's the new one, right? Yeah, I think that's the new one. There are 2 weeks left of the year? Yeah? Is that my fault? It's insane that there's only like a week until Christmas. I was at work and they had like this big screen that had a countdown timer on it, and it was like 21 days until Christmas. I was like, holy shit. It is 40 points per signal. I feel like that's a little low. Because you get 30 for the hashes. You get 50. No, you get 90 for all the hashes. You get 50 for the log tapes. Like, if you don't have an Omega curve for the hashes is a lot of work. That is true. I guess maybe my take on balancing is messed up because of the, because I have an Omega curve for basically 24/7. I think I'm too privileged, economically, in-game speaking, to judge the balancing. 2025 genuinely was the worst year ever? Hoping it gets better. Yo, Basil, you okay? 2025 was there was a lot of fucked up stuff that happened in 2025. I will not disagree with you on that one. This is, again, me being very privileged. 2025 was not the worst year of my life. It was not the best one. Was it worse than average? Maybe. Maybe it was. The worst year. Are you okay? Pure distilled water is effectively poison. When I actually have a relevant story to this. When I was doing my 1-year engineering degree, which was actually a 1-year math degree, let's be honest. One of the things they did was you had to go be an intern at a business for a week. And I went to this laboratory, and what they did at the lab was people would send in samples of anything. A rock, a liquid, anything. They would send in a sample. And then the lab would find out, well, what is it? What is in this sample? Sorry, I was just thinking, why do I have shrimp on me? And one of the things they had was in the laboratory, they had like this, it looked like a coffee machine from the future, and then a big jug of water in the coffee machine. And next to it was a bowl. It was a bowl filled with salt, or at least what looked like salt. So I was like, what is that? Why do you guys just have like a bowl of salt? And he told me that that machine makes pure, like, it's literally just H2O. Like, that machine makes, like, it's just H2O. That's all it is, that liquid. So he said if you drink that, you could actually die from a salt deficiency. Because you're gonna get, like, reverse osmosis, and all of the salt is gonna go out of your body. So, that's why we keep a big pile of salt nearby. Because if you accidentally drink that water, you just gotta eat a lot of salt, and you'll be fine. Now, I'm not sure if he's fucking with me, because I did read later about drinking pure H2O, and people were like, it's not that big a deal. I'm not sure if that's the people on the internet that were wrong, or the scientists were just, like, trying to scare me. Which, I mean, fair game. If I was a scientist, I would also be trying to scare random, like, first-year university kids. But, yeah. That's at least what he told me. I'm fine. It's just some really bad stuff happening in my family. Well, shit. I hope the stream can make you feel a little better, Basil. I'm sorry to hear that. You would have to drink large amounts of it, but yes, you can literally die. It was, like, 2-3 liters. Like, the bottle was, like, 2-3 liters of liquid. By the way, how does the stream look? Because we're running at 5,000 bitrates, which is less than what you're supposed to do at 1920 by 1080. It would have to be one of the only foods you'd... Oh, for wheat? The stream looks fine, thank you. I appreciate it, thank you. Is the drone coming? We haven't had any issues with the... by the way, this weather is phenomenal. Is this an event? No. We haven't had any problems with the radio tower ever since they added the fuses. There we go. And that away. Let's see how the... Oh, right. I'm assuming this bug is on the radar, but if the dev is still here, it would be nice if the wiring didn't reset when you load a save. There we go. Although you could fast track the H2O poisoning if it's the only thing you consume for like 3 days. Do you mean like if you don't eat food? Like if the only thing you consume at all is pure H2O? Or do you mean like that's the only thing you drink? You did say consume, but I'm just asking like to double check. This is a new signal. There's no audio. The signal has no audio. It's got no text data. Bunch of emails. Everything good. Total score 8 out of 8. Oh, that's a lot of points, actually. If you only consume distilled water. So what you're saying is that the scientist did, like, overreact a little bit, where he said, like, hey, if you drink this, you're gonna die. Like, yeah, it's true, but he left out the part where you have to drink nothing else. Ugh. You know what we should do? We should clean out the bunker. We are starting to get, like, more than enough signals lined up. I think we should go clean the bunker. No, we should go sleep. Essence. We're gonna sleep. Clean that up tomorrow. We are gonna go sleep. Then we're gonna call in the drone. We're gonna clean out the bunker. We got the axe. We got a shovel. It's pretty much everything you need. You know, looking at how dirty this mattress looks, and the fact that there's no, like, mattress liner, there's no duvet, the pillow does not look good. I actually believe that this mattress is only, like, 50% stamina stamina restoration. I forget how much it was for the best sleeping bag, but the best sleeping bag is twice as good as the mattress. Unless the mattress you buy is worse than the mattress you spawn with. I don't see why that would be the case. Also, I'm loving the weather. I think Voices of the Void should have more like day 14 to day 17 is always a storm. Wait, it's 8 a.m. Why did it get dark? Oh, because, the fog made it look a little brighter. That's why. Number 1. Oh, also now the trees are covered in snow. The trees were not covered in snow the last time we played this. I don't know why that changed now, but nice. Number 1 change I'd like to see in Voices of the Void, make it so that the Omega Curfer, when you say fix transformer, they just go and fix the transformers, even if the transformers are, you know, running well. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to make you follow me. Why is the drone? Is there a food event? I mean, that saves us time. We don't need to call in the drone. Is this the croissants? Oh, it's the sushi! Why did I think we already had the sushi? Okay, we want to sell the empty food box. We've read the sushi paper before. Let's take you to the bunker. We'll clean that out. It's gonna give us a couple of points. There we go. Oh, also, we should pick up the key card. I'm not sure if we did that earlier. I did hear about the Silksong DLC. Silksong is... I don't think it's a DLC, though. I think it's just extra content. Silksong is getting more content for free. That's good. That's good. And it hasn't been long. Like, how long is it since Silksong came out? Like, Silksong came out, like, a week ago, right? Remember the old base where every time you went to sleep, the floor started getting filled with more and more white stains? No? What are you talking about? No? I do not remember this. Okay, there we go. How much does the keycard sell for? Gotta be honest, Alien, I have no freaking clue what you're talking about. Oh, also, good thing we got the, good thing we got the new flashlights. You know, the lights don't work in here. Everything away except the shovel and the axe. Silksong came out 3 months ago. It came out 4 days ago? No, but I saw the, what was it, the Sea of Sorrow? Sorrow Sea? I think that's cool. Silksong, I'm a little surprised they didn't announce it at the Game Awards. Maybe the plan was, no, actually that couldn't have been the plan. Silksong devs said that they said that they won't show up at the Game Awards because Clair Obscur is gonna win, right? Like, that was Silksong devs. They said we're not gonna show up at the Game Awards because Clair Obscur is gonna win, and they were right. Say what you will about the showmanship of it, but you know they were right. Sea Full of Sorrows. I don't think that's the name. I don't think that's the name. Sea of Sorrow. They didn't announce it at the TGA because it didn't even show up. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They, I'm pretty sure they said, we're not gonna go to the TGA because Clair Obscur is gonna win. Which I thought was like a little bad sportsmanship. But at the same time, I'm like, it costs a lot of money to go there. Like, you're gonna fly out all the developers. Which, it's only 3 people, but you know, you still, like, gotta pay. You're gonna fly out all the developers to, where is it? Los Angeles? I don't know where the Silksong people live. And then you sit there and not win any awards. Oh, they did win 1 award, I think. It would have been nice if they, like, won an award and they went and were like, hey, new DLC out now. You know, kind of like what Clair Obscur did. They were like, hey, new update out now? Which I always like when they do that. I like when things are announced when they're releasing. Shadow drop. We should have brought the hacksaw. I don't think we're gonna make too much money off of this. I think, like, coal is worth a lot. Coal is worth $5 a piece. I think is less than it's worth IRL. I think coal is still, like, pretty expensive IRL. I don't think books sell for a lot. Fresh No Team Cherry live in Adelaide in Australia. Okay, yeah, no, that's gonna cost a lot of money to fly them all the way out to San Francisco. Think about it this way. They care more about making their game than showing up at the Game Awards. Listen, okay? Them not showing up at the Game Awards is perfectly fine. That's not evil. The thing that's, like... And I'm not, like... this is all in jest. This is not a serious conversation we're having. Like, what I mean is saying we're not gonna show up because we know someone else is gonna win. It's kind of like... Kind of sounds like bad sportsmanship. Like, aren't you supposed to have, like, confidence in your product or your performance? Like, you're not gonna show up because someone else is gonna win? What if no one showed up to the Olympics because Usain Bolt is gonna win? Like, that's kind of my point. I'm not saying the Silksong devs are evil. I'm just saying that was a kind of a strange way of explaining why they're not gonna show up. A lot of garbage. I don't think there's a way to get in here yet. I think really we gotta wait until we get the gravity gun. And we're gonna grab the we're closing. We're gonna get the gravity gun. We're gonna grab the suitcase. We are gonna do the the interloper Easter egg. Interloper, as I understand it, is a Half-Life 2 ARG. That's really all I know about it, to be honest with you. I've seen pictures of the umbrella guy, though. But the thing is, we have to wait until we get... Oh, Full Moon Capley. Thank you, Basil. We have to wait until we get the... Till we get the gravity gun, which as far as I know is RNG. Like, I think you have to be past a certain date You can't get the gravity gun before a certain day, but even after that day, there's still, like, RNG. We had the gravity gun show up, and then we died or we crashed. So we didn't, like, actually get to keep the gravity gun. When we reloaded the save, the event was gone. Which was, a little annoying, but yeah. Considering how, like, cool and useful the gravity gun is, I do wish it was, not a random event to get it. I wish it was something I could do to get it. I feel like a few too many things in Voices of the Void is either just get to this date to get the event or RNG to get the event. I wish there was more stuff that I could, like, make happen. I could be more involved in making stuff occur. I am just gonna sell all of this, even though, like, last stream I was like, we should not just sell plastic trash because it's actually useful. We can craft server upgrades. I think server upgrades is just metal trash and electric trash, which are both fairly cheap and easy to get. I have no qualms about selling it. Speaking of, I'm just gonna sell all of this. Like, an electric scrap costs like 8 points, so it is a net loss to sell it, but you also gotta factor in that I'm very lazy. And I'm not really interested in min-maxing. Also, gotta be very careful about standing on top of this thing. It's very easy to ragdoll, go through the roof, and end up in the back rooms. Trying to remember what other games won awards at the Game Awards. I know Hades won one award. Hades and Silksong both won one award each. Wuthering Waves won the Player Choice. Mario Kart World, or whatever it was called, won the racing game, and the Sonic fans were mad. Other than that, I don't really remember which games won stuff. Like, watching this year's... He drives? What the fuck? Watching this year's Game Awards, I was entertained watching it. I had fun. Probably because I was hanging out with, like, you know, 3 other dudes at the same time. But, I do feel like the announcements were a little lame. I do feel like, there were very few, like, announcements I actually cared about. Like, Total War Warhammer 40,000. Yeah, I care about that one a lot. That one was really nice. Have you seen the Half-Life subreddit? I did see the Half-Life subreddit. People sentencing Jeff Keighley to hell. People summoning, like, ancient Sumerian demons. I did see the Half-Life subreddit, and that shit was funny. Maybe we should keep this metal scrap for server upgrades. I'm gonna check if a server upgrade is 1 metal, 1 electronic. And if it is, we should... So actually, no. Who gives a shit about server upgrades? Like, what do we need server upgrades for? We have Omega Curfuses. Oh, that's okay. I don't think this is gonna sell. Does it say single use? Supply sack, single use. I don't think this is gonna sell for a lot. Okay. So, do we see, like, blue? No. Okay. Cooler, electric strap, plastic, you can craft Kerfer parts? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, from Kerfer. Not sure why these have a star. I think that might mean you need a blueprint. I think the Half-Life subreddit has actually turned into an SCP. What are the containment procedures for our Half-Life? You have... The way our Half-Life works is that people affected by SCP Half-Life have to be in a constant state of believing that Half-Life 3 is about to happen. If they fully believe, if they lose faith in Half-Life 3 coming out, the planet explodes. But if Half-Life 3 actually comes out, the planet also explodes. So you have to make them believe that Half-Life 3 announcement is imminent. The problem is it gets harder and harder over time to keep the people interested, and also people die of old age and new people get infected. Like, let's say there's always like 10,000 people that's relevant. Like, it started with 10,000, but every time someone loses interest, that number goes down by 1. So let's say there's 10,000, someone dies of natural causes. You can't murder them. They die of natural causes. Another person is born with the SCP Half-Life. And there's 10,000. But if one of them loses interest, now there's 9,999, and even no matter how many people are born, it doesn't go back up to 10,000. Like, every time someone loses interest, the maximum amount goes down, and you can't reignite interest. So you have to keep, at least, at the worst case scenario, you have to keep one person believing that Half-Life 3 is imminent. Because if that doesn't happen, and it has to be one of these specific people. Predetermine the people. And if they don't believe it, if no one believes it, the planet explodes. And the longer time it takes, the harder it gets. The harder it gets. How do you tell? Who cares about Half-Life 3 coming out, not coming out? That's up to the SCP Foundation, dude. I'm just some guy. That sounds like Keter Archon class. Why did they start giving things 2 names? What was wrong with Safe, Euclid, and Keter? Why do they have so many names? Like, sometimes I'll watch, like, what it's called, Volgun? I like Volgun's videos, they're good. Sometimes I'll watch a Volgun video, and Volgun will be like, SCP, Containment Class Keter, Scenario Class Scooby-Doo, Information Class Babadook. What do all these words mean? Where do they come from? Where do they go? Where do they come from, SCP Joe? Is Cotton Eye Joe referenced in any SCP article? If not, he should be. He has eyes made of cotton. No one knows where he comes from. No one knows where he goes, and he keeps stealing all the young ladies. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. How does a guy with cotton for eyes... Hold on, Boba didn't like that I said that. She's looking at me like I said something wrong. Boba, have you heard the song Cotton Eye Joe? I don't think she's heard the song Cotton Eye Joe. Boba, if my eyes were made of cotton, would you still marry me? She's not replying. You want to be married? I want to be married to you earlier. But then Cotton Eye Joe came in. I know that Cotton Eye Joe means that he's blind. Because he got like the eyes look like watery. But at the same time, the image of a guy whose eyes are literal balls of cotton is I kind of like that. Keter is hard to contain, but possible. Archon, possible to contain, but just don't. Okay. So Archon means like, the most practical solution is to not contain it. Let me smack the other eye. Wait, hold on. Does Cotton Eye Joe have 1 or 2 eyes that are cotton? Because it's Cotton Eye. It's not Cotton Eyes. And a reason to storm, shout to the bird, here's a man strong. Cotton Eye Joe. If I've been forgotten, I Joe, I've been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? The worst part is, you know, I forget their name. The band who has the bass player everyone likes. That band is Swedish. The same band that has Still Went Down to Georgia. The most popular version of Cotton Eye Joe is by a Swedish band. Rednecks! They're called Rednecks, and they're not the guys I'm thinking about at all! Who's the band who has Still Went Down to Georgia? Where everyone loves their bass player, and in the music videos, they wear, like, giant cowboy costume. It's not Rednecks. It is a different band. When will the channel rewards get deflated in price? I want more cat. I could make them cheaper, but... Like, this is my second to last stream of the year. I'm not gonna do any, like, big changes, but I'll keep that in mind. You can always ask me. Yeah, Basil has like 1 billion channel points. Archons can be contained, but it's actually more effective to just not bother. Ah, okay. What about like scenario class stuff? What does like the scenario class stuff mean? I did remember that Save was like, you don't need containment. Euclid is like, lock that shit up. And Keter was like, people are gonna die just from the fact that we locked this up, but we have to. I have enough to do 3 GNUs. You do have 100,000 channel points. XK class scenarios are world ending. How many of those are there? Because I feel like there are too many SCPs that are like, destroy the universe. Like, this is cherry picking. Like, this is survivorship bias. But I feel like so many SCPs are like... so many SCPs try to be the most important thing ever made. I want an SCP that's just like a cube. But if you put it on a table, it always rotates, so it stands like a diamond. It always stands like in an unnatural way according to gravity. I want an SCP that's just weird, but that's it. It's just strange. Like, give me an SCP that's just like a cat, but it's just like wrong in some way. ZK is universe ending. How the fuck does the SCP conglomeration deal with something like that, though? There are quite a few SCPs that could trigger an XK or ZK class event. I feel like there should only be like 2. Like, sometimes I'm reading an SCP article, and it's like, this thing is scary. And I'm like, yeah, this is good. And then they're like, oh, by the way, if this thing doesn't get to eat a shrimp sandwich every week, the universe ends. And I'm like, well, you went too big. You got too big. It's, oh my god, I didn't pay attention to our points. Notepad isn't worth anything. Bottle is basically worthless. MRE is worth a lot of money. Food can, cracker pack. Okay, so the stuff in MREs have no value. Paper sheet have no value. What the hell do we buy, gamer? Cannot save in midair? I'm pretty sure I'm just standing on the ground. Radar upgrades we're gonna get more of later. For now? Fucking ordnance, I guess? And then ping cooldown. Definitely ping cooldown. Okay, that's pretty much all of our points. You're doing good. You're doing good. Do you have a job? You do. We didn't run an SD cal all. Let's take care of that. I think today's stream is gonna be kind of chill. I don't think anything explosive is gonna happen. Unless we find some very creative ways of dealing with the mannequins. You don't deal with it because the universe doesn't exist? Wait, do you mean that as in a meta sense that like the SCP universe is fictional? Or do you mean that as in the sense of like, in universe, the SCP universe is fake? Heavy is coming along. See, the thing is, I 3D printed Heavy in a sandbox world and it didn't affect my frame rate at all. I think it's only because inside you have like lighting that actually has to make shadows happen, like on model shadows. Because I put like Heavy and Gold Ship and Jetstream Sam just like in the parking lot and it worked fine. It worked perfectly fine. Keep forgetting that you're there, Freshno. Okay, I want to find a way to deal with Stolas. We have almost gotten every upgrade. This is crazy. I want to find a way to deal with Stolas, but I'm not sure what to do. But I don't know what to do. Do. I need little help to you. Anyone here listen to classic rock? Anyone here like 10 years after? I'd love to save the world. I found that song because they put like a Kesha cover of it in the Terminator, the one before Dark Fate trailer. Okay, what do we get for Christmas? Okay, another flag. I'm not sure what we're gonna put on this one. And just in case the devs are still here, we do have custom content. Just put the progress flag on that. A ton of points. This is the fungi that makes you high. We're gonna save that one. Put that in the suitcase so it doesn't spoil. Did we start you? No. We are a day ahead, so that's okay. Point, 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 point. It says can't use, but I am using. Yesterday, I was gonna go and buy myself a bacon hot dog. The 7-Eleven was closed. It's the first time I've... What the fuck? Santa got me a couch? Okay, we're gonna put that, like, in the corner. That's cool. Santa got me bread. Let's go. It's the first time I've ever seen, like, a 24/7 7-Eleven be closed. Banana husk, you're getting sold. Paper scrap, you're getting sold. This makes way for the couch. My SCP idea is a small bush. When you try to pull it out of the ground, it comes out pretty easily, but its roots are still in the ground. No matter how far you pull it, its roots are still... See, that's the kind of shit I want. I want more SCPs like that. That's just... Shit's weird. Because the way I view it is that if every SCP is like... GG, the end, everyone's dead, it kind of becomes too much. Like, you need... Most SCPs, I feel, should be, like, very lame and do nothing. Oh, that's not good. Should be kind of lame and do nothing, so that the SCPs that actually do something and, like, ruin your life are, like, more, oh shit, this is serious. Anyway, here's all the K-class scenario types. What the fuck? There's what? And finally K. Okay, I know Lifted Veil is like people know SCP exists. All the other ones, I have no clue. Why are there so many? Scans always show that the roots are a few centimeters in the ground. What happens if you scan it while you're pulling it out? Does the root scan just show the same the whole time, or does it change? We're downloading signals faster than we can store them. I mean, I guess that's a good problem to have. Why heavy TF2? What do you mean why? Do I need a reason for heavy TF2? What's heavy TF2? Okay, would you rather have gold chip? An M16, Ebuchi. This is apparently an Eastern European meme. Sidorovich, Nouvelle, which, by the way, this is not the model from Genshin Impact. This is like a fan-made model where the face looks completely different. Or Metal Gear Solid Samuel Rodriguez, which that shouldn't be Metal Gear Solid. That should be Metal Gear Rising. They appear to stay the same. Okay, okay. I think you're cooking. I think there should be more SCPs like that. Oh my god, it's you guys! Do we put this in the incinerator? I like how it's called dick bags. I'm gonna put it next to Uni so we can, like... I don't know, fill me with dread. Oh, I do kind of want a whiteboard. Maybe that's what we do today. We buy a whiteboard. Let's check if we got one in the present. Blob is men, and you didn't know that I fuck with new signal. You're new. But I fuck with TF2. I love Team Fortress 2. Say RV. Not sure what that means. What the fuck? No, I'm not fucking with that. No. No sound from this. Did I do something weird in my settings, or is that supposed... I don't think that's how gravity works. Is it just supposed to sound like no noise? Okay, no questions? Who's your favorite Team Fortress 2 character? You will be judged. My favorite Team Fortress 2 character is, probably Engineer, but I'm very bad at Engineer. If I play Engineer, I usually do terribly because I feel like like if I'm playing against an engineer, their turret insta-kills me. If I'm playing as engineer, my turret does no damage and people just face tank it. Engineer or medic? Madcap? Who is Madcap? If I play heavy, I top score in pubs. Every time I play pubs as heavy, I'm top fragger. I carry the team. You keep a garbage roll around. But if I play engineer, who I think is the funnest class, I get like 2 kills and then I'm murdered. I did have a really good game on Badwater last time I played. I had a really good game on Badwater. Where I watched like an Uncle Dane video before I played. Where he was like, put the turret here. And then I did and it just worked. And I got like 1 million kills and no one focused on my turret, which was pretty good. We have so much food. We should sleep at night so we can get more food. Ooh, and there's probably... there's a lot of metal trash you can get from here, but that doesn't really matter too much right now. And if you try to light it on fire, it pulls itself back, like into the ground. Madcap is a class that doesn't exist. I forget how it originated. I like the video Shawnick did where he made the 10 TF2 class a brick. When I was a kid, I tried to make my own TF2 class, like a new support class. That was, I was like, well, the medic heals you. What if there was a support class that gave you ammo instead? So, like, I imagine, like, looking like Scout, but with a big bag. And you would, like, walk next to, like, a heavy, and if you clicked on the heavy had infinite ammo, effectively. While you were shooting them with, like, the ammo gun. I'm not sure if that would be fun. I don't really know what else the class would do. I'm not gonna sell the popcorn. That was my... No, we're not selling the ammo box. There's only 1 ammo box on the entire map. Unless they added more. I'm not selling the ammo. We don't need as many floppy disks as we have. We don't need any more healing. I feel like healing is the kind of thing that you don't need it until you suddenly do. A lot of seed packets. I think seeds are pretty cheap, so I'm gonna chill. I was at the hairdresser yesterday, just like fixing up my hair before I go and meet the in-laws. So like cutting the damaged parts, cutting split ends and stuff like that. The hairdresser was like, "Did you shower recently?" I said, "Yeah, I showered yesterday." And he said, "Okay, sometimes we get customers that haven't showered for a week, but I could tell you showered." I was like, "You get customers that haven't showered for a fucking week?" It was like, "Yeah, sometimes like a lot of ladies will like not shower for a week to like keep their hair healthy." I was like, "What the fuck do you mean?" And he was like, "Yeah, like they only use shampoo once a week." I was like, "Brother, there's a very big difference between using shampoo once a week and showering once a week. I thought you got only, like, stinky people in here, but nah, you mean, like, people who only shampoo as often as they should." What is your favorite Pokemon based on the sign? Scissor. My Pokemon team is Scissor, Electros, Ferrothorn, Volcarona, Gardevoir, and Milotic. That's my 6 Pokemon. If I am the champion, that's my team. And that's been my team since, like, whichever generation added the last one of those, which I think was 5 for Volcarona and Ferrothorn. I love Milotic, because back in the day, how you got Feebas is there's like 1,000 water tiles in like an area of the Pokemon game, and 5 of them, randomly chosen based on your trainer ID, will have Feebas. No kid in my entire county had a place where you could get Feebas. I found a tile where I could catch Feebas. So I would catch Feebas and trade it to people. I was like the monopoly on Feebas when I was a kid in like the entire county. Which is like 15 kids, because this is rural northern Norway. And And I got the Militic by pure fucking accident. I didn't know how to get a Militic. I just kept feeding the Feebas like Pokeblocks. Randomly, I managed to get one enough beauty points, and then I leveled it up. It was pure accident that I found the Feebas and pure accident that I managed to evolve it. I did not know how I managed to evolve it. I just told people I leveled it up and it evolved. And they were like, that doesn't work. For candy bowl. Oh, that's for Halloween. Oh, it's a whiteboard. Yes, I would like... can we use this to... attached to a wall. It's not freestanding. Do not use too many whiteboards, or it might infate the... Well, listen, okay? I bought RAM before the price exploded. I think I'll be fine. The root goes all back in the ground, back in place. Bullet gun. Do you mean for, like, my custom TF2 class, you should have a bullet gun? I gotta be honest, I think... I kind of like how TF2 doesn't have, like, a class with just, like, an assault rifle. I actually think it's kind of lame that the sniper has an SMG. Okay, why do you make my frame rate low here? But in sandbox mode, you don't fuck with my FPS. Why does heavy make my FPS bad in story mode? But in sandbox mode, you don't do anything with my FPS. Why? Guess we gotta kill heavy again. Mine's Aegislash, Chandler, and Phalanx. I don't know Phalanx. I do know Aegislash, and I think Chandler looks kind of cool. I think Aegislash looks kind of weird. Listen, Heavy, I'm sorry, but you're killing the frame rate. I don't know why you work perfectly fine in sandbox mode, but you don't work in actual gameplay mode. Also, my main in Unite when I used to play it. Do people still play Pokemon Unite? Because that might be like the third MOBA that people play. When it comes to MOBAs, people play Dota 2 and people play League of Legends. Other MOBAs have 0 players. Do people still play Pokemon Unite? Oh, right! It's the tiny boys! I think Phalanx looks good. I think Phalanx is a good design. Oh shit, I ordered a white. I still play Pokemon Unite. How many people play Pokemon Unite? What's the player base look like? I remember seeing a lot of streamers play, play Pokemon Unite, where all they did was just, like, destroy lobbies that were full of children. Like, it would be, like, 30-year-old, 40-year-old dudes just annihilating children in Pokemon Unite. What's a 3D model that had, like, 1 trillion polygons? Samuel Rodriguez has 101,000 vertices. Nuvele has 93,000. Goldchip has 70. Sidorowicz has 24. Heavy has 24. M16 has 70,000. Grug has 1,000, and he works perfectly fine. We Need a Cat has 4,000. He works fine. Fresno Nightcrawlers 750. They work fine. And Ebuchi has 29,000. It would be more popular if it was on other consoles. It's only on Switch. And Switch 2? Oh, okay. How are we gonna hang this up if we can't even see it? Where do we put this? We might need to adjust them. You can be over here since you're so small. And then you can be there. Is there not a way to, like, directly pick this up? Be there. I don't think you can, like, just straight up pick this up. And you're kind of evil, so we're gonna put you there. Fuck, where would be a good place? Maybe that would be a good place for the whiteboard. Hey, sweet, there we go. Low-key just got bored because I was destroying every lobbies. Ban or specifically in Voices of the Void. Yes, Unite is only on Switch and mobile. And it sucks because it's genuinely fire game. It's the only game whose comp mode I can play without wanting to die. Okay. Hold on, how does this work? Ooh! How do you delete? Oh wait, sponge. Or is this only for Blackboard? How do we delete the whiteboard? Do we, what is it you use? You use like those weird hard sponges, right? What was it I wanted to draw? There's something I wanted to draw on this. Probably need an eraser. Our level 3. Okay, we are almost out of drives to upgrade. Is it like a whiteboard eraser? Whiteboard wiper! Wiper, no wiping. Is there any other item I should check out? Is there any other thing that's cool? If we just go to all and then just look at what's available. It's gonna take an hour to scroll through all of this. Coffee machine is actually something we should get. Coffee machine. Absolutely something to get. Also, we're gonna starve? Eat a bunch of chocolate. Wood chipper, we do want that. I'm not sure what we're gonna use it for, but we do want it. I don't care too much about rugs. Oh, we need fanny packs. We need fanny packs. Also, sleeping bag stolas is really good. Drone, we want the drone. Basketball. Drive rack would be nice. I think you can get one of those for free, but I'm not sure. Metal detector. We do want the upgraded version of that at some point. Oh, little sheet. I'm not sure what you would use that for. TVs. We do want a lot of TVs to hook up to cameras, and we want a lot of cameras. Couch small, couch big. Oh, we're good. Toilet paper, sturdy container. Would be kind of nice to have, but we do have the suitcase for now. Mannequin. Why would I buy a mannequin? We already have a fork full of red string. Oh, this is so you can make like the detective looking stuff to make you look crazy. Garbage bag roll, a bunch of bait. Mop bucket would probably be nice for cleaning, but I feel like we've done all the cleaning, most of the cleaning already. Coffee table. Do kind of want that for the couch. I don't know what a Calyx is. I think it's just a box. Battery charger, rechargeable batteries. Bedside table. I'm not sure what you use the brick stack for. I think that's only for like, I think that's only for making, like making walls. Yeah, shadows, we can inspect performance. We do want the light to have in the... We can have in the bunker. We want a light that doesn't take electricity, though. Barbecue grill, plastic garden chair. I do want one of those. Scuba gear, we are gonna want that at some point. Waste basket, plunger, alarm. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. TV remote? Nah. Neon signs. I like that there's a Vinesaws one, but I don't care too much about it. Trampoline, hacksaw, hot dog, frosting. Fanny pack. We want 1,000,000 of those. Witch's hat. You know what? I kind of want to get one of those for Alokeisha. Cooking book. Ghost prop. Hold on a second. No, I want the floating one. Compass. We don't really need that. We want the antique watch, actually. That's good. Pumpkin pie. Because you're only decorative. I don't really care about them. The upgrades are in their own tab. We want pretty much all of them, so we're just gonna let those chill. Corn wreath. Can be attached to the wall. It would be kind of cool if we could wear like a crown of thorns. We have the Krampus hat. Don't need the clean jar. Don't need the mittens. Don't need the small 3D printer. Cardboard box. Large fuel tank. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm not sure what we want that for. I like birds. Is there a bird curfer? Kind of nice. Rasta banana. Big flash. We got that. We got the whiteboard stuff. Mini oven, seed pack, 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 seed pack. It's only seed packs? Lot stocks? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Alien, time to go to work. Hope you have a nice day at work, Alien. I hope you're done chopping wood for the for the season. See you later, Alien. My parents sold. My parents have been chopping wood because they live like in the countryside, so they have a lot of wood on their property. They chopped enough wood for I might get this number wrong, but 20 like pickup truck loads of wood. See, in my head, I go, my mom told me 200 pickup trucks worth of wood. But in my head, I'm like, no, that's too much. Your mom said it wrong, or I'm remembering it wrong. So I am saying 20, just because I believe something wrong has happened here. Okay, let's go get the eraser. It's all seat backs? Always has been. What do you mean seat backs? Been done for over a month? Yeah, but what if more wood shows up? Well, what if like more wood happens? What are you gonna do then? Or tomorrow, the last stream of the year, I kind of want to download some public domain Christmas movies and like just play them on the TVs. Oh, why didn't we sell you? We'd also sell to some men. Okay, does this work? Ooh. Does. I'm not sure what fell. Oh, I think it's just me hitting this thing. I can draw anything I want. The kitty. Goes. There you go. Who said Boba was the artistic one in the family? Look at this masterpiece of a kitty cat. It has no body. Let's just do like a... There we go. There's a kitty cat and a guy. Whoop. And we do... legs. Nice. It's a nice family. Okay, we found a ton of stuff. You know, now that we have the ammo box, maybe we should go get the gun. I don't want to pick up the gun though, because it's super easy to break it. Now try to find a gun. Well, I gotta be honest with you, video game. The gun is like at Lima. Or Kilo, it's at one of those. Anti-breeder? What the fuck? Wait, what? Okay, let's go take a look at that. Let's go take a look at what's happening at the hole. There's not 3 anti-breeders. What artistic one? I said I am the artistic one in the family because I drew a kitty cat. Even though Boba like draws for a living. But she's showing me the finger. Wait, what? Battery, oh fuck. Oh, battery's dead. Okay, you're the artist. Did you see the kitty drawing? Look. He's showing a plushie in the webcam. Oh, but look. Look, it's a kitty. I see it. I see the bow Mao. Look at the kitty drawing. It's a Mao. Okay, we need to fix the car battery. Gonna put this on charging, and we're just gonna run up there. Maybe it's Santa Claus. You know, it's the season for. How did it lose power? I guess I left it with the lights running. I do wish it was tap R to hold and hold R to put in inventory, but what's happening to my phone? Okay. Don't explode. Oh, you're the wrong way around. Maybe that's why it exploded last time, because it was the wrong way around. Save. You still there? Still there. Okay, I think this is most likely just gonna be nothing. Like 3 random. Wait, hold on a second. Can I do this now? Can we up the bitrate now? How do I do that? That work? Okay, we're back at 6,000 bitrate. Boba's changing from her PC to her phone. I don't think that's gonna have that much of an impact on the bitrate, but we'll see. So, 3 dots up at the hole. I don't think it's gonna be anything. Like, best case scenario, it's just 3 walking trees at the same time. Could be the anti-breeder, though actually I think it's too early in the day for it. Game is so much fucking scarier at winter mode. I say this every stream, but during the winter mode, it is so much more relatable to me. You can tell I played this game a lot because I didn't get freaked out by finding a skull in the woods. Ugh. Can you imagine you're walking around, there's just a fucking skeleton on the ground in the woods? That's the kind of shit that happens in Switzerland. Where you're not gonna catch my ass in the Alps. Oh. Like, this is giving me the same vibe as walking to school during winter. Which, you know, is relatable. I think that noise was just pine cone. Game did save, so I think we're safe. You know what? I'm gonna boot this up and finally actually play the game. Did you not talk about playing this game the last stream? Was that you, Sebi? You were like doing the tutorial? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's floating! It's like the newest Amazing Digital Circus episode. Are you always locked? There's a lock some. This might be this might be the event that spawns in the fan fiction, actually. I was running around doing secrets in the tutorial. Ah, okay, so fan fiction. You guys ready for this? Watch this. Oh, a book. What's in this? Can't see me. Can't see me. I'm hidden behind boxes. In video games, that means you can't see me. Oh shit, the boxes don't have a hitbox. Wait, did this actually work? I think it actually worked. Holy shit, I didn't expect that. This is from, I have no mouth and I'm a scream. I think it's paraphrase. I don't think this is how it's actually like, but it is from I have no mouth and I'm a scream. Holy shit, that has 1,000 fuel. We're taking that thing. And, am I stuck? Wait. Is the door actually locked? I love I have no mouth and I must scream. It's so weird seeing it, like... seeing it written as an abbreviation. If you like I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, you should check out The Amazing Digital Circus. Am I actually stuck? Oh. Okay. So I thought the Ari roll always successfully broke down the door. I'm not sure if hiding behind the boxes saved me or if it just, you know, didn't mean to break it down. I have? How do you feel about the newest episode? I thought the newest episode was pretty good. You assume I haven't been watching since the trailer, Lamau? But I was just asking to be nice. You need to call me out when I'm just, like, trying to make sure you've seen a show I think you'd enjoy. I fucking loved it. Let's go. So, now that we have a lantern, that should enable us to go in the cave. We just need, like, the anti-radiation suit. Is there anything we fucking care about from up here? I'm not sure why I was so... I'm not sure where I swore. We're gonna go down the hole at some point, but it's gonna be a while until the Rosenthal show up. While we're here, let's just go to the Transformer. Definitely top 3. My favorite Amazing Digital Circus episodes. The trailer is not bad. There's no bad episodes of the Amazing Digital. The trailer is one of the worst ones. The second episode with Gummy Goo is one of my favorites. Episode 3 is like A Hard Day's Work, where they work at McDonald's, right? I felt that one has some good moments, but I also felt that one is like not one of the best ones. The episode where they do like a bunch of different things was pretty good. I like that one. Then Gun episode is really good. Gun episode is really good. I think actually the pilot is my least favorite, yeah. Because the Gun episode is really good. The newest episode I think is the best one. I think the pilot is my least favorite. Oh, the horror one! I like the horror one, but I also think... I think maybe... Pilot is my least favorite. Then the horror one, even though the Kinger moment is really good. I really like what they do with Kinger. Kinger and Pomni moment is really good. I love when they're like, they look at the corpse, they say, please don't scream at me, and the corpse says, okay, and then it doesn't scream at them. That is really funny. Oh, I thought I heard a wolf, but I guess it was just the wind. And probably one of my ancestors, that was their last words. Like, huh, that was probably just the wind. Did it get fucking mauled by a wolf? Which I guess their last words would have been like, ah! You know what I mean. I think least favorite is pilot, and then the horror episode, and then it gets, food service. And then all the other ones are all just really good. Okay, hold on. Do we have to change Discord priorities? You're good. You're good. You're good. You are good. Good. We might have to change the bitrate again. Bitrate and just like this. Check out that works. Is that gonna be good? Bardbun, thank you for the gnome. Bardbun, you're Polish, right? I got a question for you, Bardbun. I got a question for Polish people. Alright, hold on. That good? Is that a good bitrate? Is that a nice bitrate? Is that bitrate legal? Okay, why is Discord being like extra rude today? Like, my bitrate is more than it's supposed to be. What do you say I'm dropping frame? There we go, it's stabilized. I'm German, the only thing Polish is my car? Who was the person that lived in Poland? Dude, I thought that was you who lived in Poland, Bardbun. My bad. I had a question for Polish people, but I'm not gonna ask it until a Polish person shows up. Fast Food Masquerade is... Okay, so you're doing best to worst. Fast Food Masquerade is the best. Followed by Untitled. What was the Untitled? What was Untitled? Untitled is the one where they just do a bunch of adventures, right? Each episode, they all get guns. Pilot, the curse of Candy Carrier. Wait, why don't you like Candy Carrier Chaos? Well, what's wrong with Gummy Goo? But what's not to like about Gummy Goo? He's Gummy Goo. If you ask me why I like Gummy Goo, I'm just gonna repeat his name like ad nauseum. I'm just gonna keep saying Gummy Goo over and over and over again. By the way, we got the I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream event. We haven't had a single mannequin yet. That's not to say it's bad. No, I don't believe you think it's bad. I'm just wondering why you think it's worse than the other ones. Like, what is it you didn't like about that episode? Mannequin? I just said we didn't get any of you and then you show up? What are we gonna do with you? What do we do with the mannequin? What's a fun thing to do with a mannequin? It's the first one. I think we just put you in the incinerator. I just don't vibe with it? That's fine. Okay, what if... Oh, you're still... Oh, I forgot that we killed Heavy. Heavy mains, I'm sorry, but you are legally dead. No big surprise. I really like that episode because I like the Mad Max stuff, and I think Pomni has some good reactions. Like when she's hanging in between the two trucks, and then Kinger is like Pomni catch, and he throws something, and it just bounces off her head, and she barely reacts to it. This might be my favorite shot in the whole series. I really like that one. So do you escape if we just do this? Or are you stuck in there? It does sound like he's stuck. Maybe we should get like a couple mannequins in there and then burn all of them at the same time. I think they only give one, like, fuel each when you burn them. Yeah, let's go take a little nap before midnight. I like Untitled mostly because the Jack's Maid outfit bit is funny. I think the vegan bit is better. When Kinger is like, oh, his acting is phenomenal. You almost can't tell that he's vegan. I thought that was really funny. Apparently in the Spanish dub, Kinger says, like, his acting is so good, it's a surprise he's Argentinian. So I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what kind of Spanish culture thing is Argentinians are bad actors? I like it when someone from a different culture tells me something that, like, for where they're from, it's the most normal thing ever. But since I don't have any experience with the culture, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, I don't have too many examples of it, but that is a good one. There we go. And I'm assuming it's not just like straight up racism. I'm assuming there's like some layers to the joke. Is surprised that they made a Bill Clinton joke in Untitled? Oh, you mean when Kinger pops up out of from under the desk? Did they make a Bill Clinton joke? I think that was... Because, like, yeah, Kinger does pop out from under the president's desk. But did they ever say, like, we are in the year 1994, which means Bill Clinton is the president of the United States? There are people alive who... I was gonna say who are dead. There are people alive who were born after Bill Clinton stopped being the president. That is... I don't remember Bill Clinton being the president because I was like a baby. But, like, he was president until 2000. Which means I was 3 years old when he stopped being president. Port. That is explicitly meant to be a joke about Clinton and Lewinsky. Okay, but do they say that in the show? Like, does Jack say, like, what is this? 1994? No, wait, hold on. Bill Clinton wasn't the president in 96 to 2000. Was he? Was Bill Clinton the president in 96 until 2000? Or was that Bush? I think that was Bush. Am I a poser when it comes to U.S. presidential timelines? I was born after the end of his presidency? What the fuck? Bro, that's actually kind of crazy. That's actually a little bit strange. Actually, I can't remember honestly. Who was the president in 1999? 1999 U.S. president. It was Bill Clinton. It was. People also search for Monica Lewinsky. Yeah, Google, I know. I heard the Eminem song, Rap God. 1993 to 2001 is Clinton. Yeah. Then it was Bush. Then it was Obama. Then it was Trump. Then it was Biden. Then it's Trump. And then it's, I don't know, Soulja Boy? I thought Soulja Boy was streaming Genshin Impact. I didn't watch the stream. I just saw someone screenshotted that. What the fuck happened for Soulja Boy to be streaming Genshin? What was that noise? For Soulja Boy to be streaming Genshin Impact. Imagine being born in 92. I mean, I was born in 97. That's only 5 years later. My brothers were born in the 80s, so... I don't think I have anyone in my family that was born in 92. I might have a cousin that was born in 92. Genshin Pissback? Listen, I play Genshin Impact every day. You can make fun of Genshin Impact. I'm not sure it should count as a video game. You can say bad stuff, evil stuff about Genshin Impact. I don't really care. I'm like one of those people who play Genshin Impact, but at the same time, I'm like, this game kind of bad. What if I make OBS even higher priority? It's the highest possible priority. Is this gonna destroy my PC? Why did that instantly give me 6,000 bitrate when I set the maximum to 4K? That's not how it should work. Rancor, hello, how you doing? Rancor, is your name a Star Wars reference? Because if you're born in 92, that kind of checks out. What does the setting the funny rule do? It enables a bunch of shit. Ooh, the Dr. Kel plushie. This one's kind of hard to get after you updated the game. The funny setting makes like additional events happen that would like destroy the seriousness of the game if fuck the pencil geeking if it was enabled. Like some monsters only spawn with the funny setting because if those monsters spawned without the funny setting, the game wouldn't really be serious anymore. I've never seen Star Wars. What is your name then? Like what is Ran and why is it punk inspired? So I am playing with the funny rule enabled. Because I want to see all the content. Okay, second broom. This mushroom is okay to eat, right? That's just a good mushroom. Okay, we're gonna sell all of that. Rancor is a word, you know? Yeah, it's one of the monsters from Star Wars. He's very big and he gets killed by a gate. Spoilers for a movie that came out in the 80s. What the fuck? Puchita? Chainsaw Man? Cool Funny 7 hours. Is this a YouTuber or is this a Chainsaw Man reference? I can't put it in my inventory to check. I will say this is an interesting goober. I thought it was Puchita from Chainsaw Man. We don't need another notepad. We don't need this. What, flesh skip? Anta's giving me human meat. Potato Man 1363, welcome in. I've noticed there's a lot of people on Twitch whose names are like Potato Dude. Fellow streamer Rectlex used to call himself, he eats a lot of carrots. We would call like Carrot Kingdom. You know, his name is Retlex, so Carrot. He would do stuff like that. Then one day they randomly had someone join their stream who was called like Carrot Kingdom Representative or something. Okay, all of this is getting sold. It is just a word, but it's also a character from the PS2 game called Motor Mayhem. I haven't heard about Motor Mayhem. Is that like, oh fuck, what's it called? What's it called? Twisted Metal. Is that like Twisted Metal, or is it different? Rancor means bitterfulness or resentfulness. I do believe that the monster from... Oh my god, you scared me. I do believe the monster from Star Wars could be described according to such lines. Similar to Twisted Metal. I haven't played any of them, but I do know Twisted Metal has a guy whose name is Axel. And he was like, I want to be the best Twisted Metal of all time. And then God was like, I'm gonna turn your arms into wheels. Oh, you ran out of read rights. Kerfer, I was about to throw you out on the street. You need to get 3 hash codes, not just 1. I guess that means we're selling this thing. I wonder if it sells for less. When I started watching Twitch, I started seeing a lot of people with potato in their name. I mean, you are the 1,363rd potato man, so... Kinda implies that there's at least 1,362 other potato men. Is it... Can you become, like, a lower numbered potato man? Or is that, like, you're born with it? Like, are you born into your rank as a potato guy? Or can you rise as if you were playing Minecraft parkour? Or are you, like, forever gonna be stuck as Potato Man 1636? 1363. I can't count. I've called myself Potato Man for my entire life. Do you like potatoes IRL? Like, are you doing that for the love of potatoes? Or... Like, what's the deal? Ooh, knocked over. That's not good. That's probably what the noise was me knocking this over. I am Finnish, so of course. Ah, I'm Norwegian. Officially, according to the Norwegian military, I have never been in Finland. Now, that's not like a I'm badass military dude. That's like the Norwegian military keeps accidentally invading Finland. This is a real thing that happens. Okay, where's the marker? Like, Norway is kind of like this. And then Finland... We're not going to draw Sweden. And Finland is kind of like this. Norway likes to have a lot of military training exercises right here. Every fucking year, some Norwegian military Andes accidentally go into Finland during the military exercise. They realize, oh shit, I invaded another country. They go back. The Norwegian military apologizes, and Finland is like, it's all okay. Finland is like unbelievably cool with it. That happened when I was active duty in the military, but I wasn't the guy who crossed the border. I did not accidentally invade Finland. When I was a border guard, I almost accidentally invaded Sweden. Because I forgot... I forgot where the border was. Border guard forgot where the border was. Now, granted, it was on the middle of a mountain, so the border was literally just a sign that said, like, congratulations, you are in Sweden. But I was never in Finland. Toss on French fries and mashed potatoes. Those are pretty good. I'm a real potato and have an entire kingdom. So you're like Potato King, or... I want to visit Finland. I have friends there. I would like to visit Finland. But I'm honestly not sure what I would do, because I don't drink alcohol. And like Finnish food, I can just get in Norway. I'm not, but made up this entire story of potato. Listen, I love a chatter with a gimmick. Also, the bitrate keeps getting worse. Or rather, my bitrate is good, but I keep dropping frames. We are only at 1.4% frames drop, which is, like, not perfect, but it is acceptable. I call myself creator because this guy who made us died, but gave me his power. I did not know potatoes had this much lore. Does the Potato Kingdom have like a long storied history, or is this kind of like a established after World War II situation? Never change king. So, your name is Potato Man, but you are the king of potatoes. Is your name Potato Man as like an emblem of humility, or is your name Potato Man because like you couldn't change the Potato King? Whoever lived in a base last as a slob, Jesus Christ, there's garbage everywhere. Welcome to Voices of the Void. First couple of hours of every playthrough is cleaning someone else's trash. You can skip the trash cleaning, but selling all the garbage does give you a lot of money. There's a lot of money you can make from selling trash. Everyone needs to be humbled. Sit down, be humble. Oh. I'm glad we got the Dr. Cal plushie. This one is difficult to get. To get this plushie, you have to have like maxed relation with the RE rolls super early. You need to get that like ASAP in the game. And I'm not sure if you can do that fast enough if you don't buy the digital camera and take pictures of like the RE roll ships and such. Okay, everything looks good. Let's just check everything. 44? Probably go take care of that pretty soon. I love the noise the floppy disk makes. You know, they're called floppy disks because they're like light and they're floppy. Like you can bend them a little bit. I don't think they make... that kind of noise when you drop them on the floor. Can I leave my coffee out forever without it going bad? There we go. That's 3 pieces of data. We didn't even check if Kilo was on the list before he sent them out. That could have ended poorly. It's on like day 8 and it's sometimes bugged. The event didn't happen for me. You're talking about the event to get the plushie? That's on day 8? Day 8 is the picnic, no? You don't get the plushie at the picnic. Unless they really changed. Unless like everything went. Go. Sell this. Why the hell are there so many mannequins? What the hell? You've only played the tutorial, right, Sebi? There's a lot of mannequins. There's a lot of garbage. There's a lot of trash, and there's a lot of cleaning to do. Just thought about it, and it's probably day 23. Okay, that makes sense. But you need to like max reroll relations before that, and that is really hard to do. I'm happy I got it here. Can we make can we turn Dr. Kel into an Omega Curfer? How did we do that? Hold on a second. You need to turn off. And we need to put you on the workbench. I don't think this works. I'm gonna try. Like a lot of plushies, you can just turn them into it. I do want to turn this one into something. Surfer O head. Surfer O no color at all. Can't do it. Can you get down from there, or are you stuck? Oh, no, you're good. Yes, no. The duality of chat. How only tutorial? I'm on day 86? What the fuck? The game stops counting at like day 52. How the fuck you get to day 86? You're playing like ambient mode? Playing sandbox mode? Okay. I think this is the last one, and then we're all level 3. Gonna need to buy like 1 million more drives and a drive box. 600 points exactly. Nice. You also get a mini fridge, you can just put all of this food away. I want to buy like 1 million transformer upgrades. Transformer upgrades. Wait, where's the transformer upgrade? Transformer upgrade. Add you to the list. Okay, let's check what we're gonna buy. I changed my server name for SIBA. IBA is my server name to IIBQ. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know what that means. It's still bugged? I thought they fixed that I thought they fixed it in this update. Okay, well, if it's still bugged, I'm not fucking buying it. I thought they fixed that in this update. I kind of want the witch's ad for Alopecia, like right now. So let's add that to the list. I don't want to use literally all my money on a fanny pack. I think they're lazy. I don't think the developers are lazy. I think that's a bad faith way of saying it. I don't think the developers are lazy. That's a rude thing to say. Let's get a... The signal is new. And, camera. Where will we put the camera? Camera to look at our rerolls, camera to look at anti-breather, camera to look at the base? That's kind of more of an orb situation. That's gonna be a while. Coffee machine? Buy the coffee machine? I'm not really sure what else we would get. Just get the call. They add things and don't fix bugs. Listen, I don't know what's happening behind the scenes of development. All I know is they made a good game and they update it like fairly regularly, and kind of all they need to do in my head. Oh, we should also buy some coffee beans, actually. Also get some bag. That's 60. I'm not sure how many you can get with that. Just spend the rest of the money on upgrades. This is like upgrades that don't do anything, but you know, we might as well get all of them. Ooh! Did they do the evil head? Okay, we're gonna leave that one alone. I want to see if that thing opens up fully. There's like 6 or 8 people working on this game to build the ground up. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't have anything rude to say about the devs. And I'm not just saying that because we had a dev in chat earlier. Hi, Vesper. You hear that? Listen, dude. Whoa. Whoa, why is your temperature getting... Does the temperature go up faster if there's too many tokens? Oh, shit. Okay, that is cool. I like that. That's a good way of balancing it. So how many devs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what this is. Is this Bakura the VTuber? I don't think that's Bakura the VTuber. It's working overtime for nothing. MTF Monkey, welcome in. Yes. I think that's a good way of balancing it. I think making it more likely to explode is a good way of balancing it. Temporarily equip the witch's hat. Witch's hat made my flashlight turn off. I'm gonna put the witch's hat on Alopecia. Where we put the coffee machine? I guess we put the coffee machine in the lounge. There we go. True the table. Can I move this afterwards? And sweet. Mr. Dr. Nose doesn't fix bugs that are on the bug forum? Dude, he probably has something more important to do. If all we're gonna do is be like negative to the developer, then this stream is gonna... I'm gonna get mad. Okay. Do equipment? No. To do... Take object? No. I have to right-click you. It doesn't show? Oh, fuck. Wrong.
No.
Wait, where? Oh, no. Right-clicking puts it on me. We need to left-click.
No.
We need to left.
No.
Okay, that was kind of cool. I thought we were supposed to wear the hat, so, like, the curve in it was, like, to the side. Not so it's right back, but... That's cool. It looks good. We get, like, a witch's dress, too? Or is it only, Is it only the hat? I know there's a maid outfit. I'm not gonna put that on my daughter, but we might put it on, like, Pete. The VTuber spelled Pecora, no? I gotta be honest, I don't remember. I haven't watched the Hololive VTubers in forever. But I think you're right, because she is Japanese and they spell it with a K. What? Slot is full? Oh, each individual slot is modeled. I thought there was just like an array push thing. Oh, put that in, and then the whole thing. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, it does. I feel like Yeet is the one more focused on bug fixing, probably. They're the programming lead. Their name is Yeet? Oh, wait, there is Vesper. Huh. Nice. Is it not that I didn't believe Vesper was a dev, but I didn't notice that yet. Sentient Yeet is, It's a very Sumer name. Put it on me? You're not in the game, Rancor. Unless... I know there's some streamers in this. I don't know if Rancor is a streamer, but... As far as I know, you're not in... Oh my god, I got scared. I thought I walked in... I thought I walked in here. I was like, why is it dark? Turn on the flashlight. It's Grug. Okay, I thought it said tomato berries. Wait, where's the coffee? Am I stupid? Did I sell the coffee? Did I? Where the fuck's the coffee? Also, Mr. Dr. Nose is working on coding. It's beautiful. The drives are arranged so perfect they can make a grown man cry. They're not perfectly arranged. They're one off. Oh, it's just on the floor. One of them is one off, and it's pissing me off, but I wanted to get rid of the drone first. I'll make a 3D model of me, give it to you, and then put it on me. If you want to do all that work, I can respect the bit. We also need paper cups. Also need paper cups. I don't think we have any of them. I think this place only has like boxes of food. They only got pillars of salt. We could put it on like the 3D model that's not of me, but you know. Second. I know that's not like based on me, but we're like cousins or something. He looks a little bit fucked up. I'm not sure. Like I think it's just the resolution is doing it, but brother looks like he's seen better days. Yeah, what the hell were we doing? You're finished. You were on New Signal, so we should listen to what you gotta say. I don't like it when it gets stuck in here. I'm never really sure how you're meant to take it out. We even come back? Oh, because I'm pressing the slot is its own selectable thing. But what I want to select is the drive. There we go. Now it's balanced. You're a little guy? I am, canonically speaking, 30 centimeters tall, yes. That is true. Oh my god, this is so fast. Holy shit, it's fast. Oh my... This is too fast. I feel like I'm driving over the speed limit. Why do you have fake Kerfer on the desk? Fake Maxwell? First of all, this is Uni. If you don't know who Uni is, at the top of the screen, there's like this field where it says twitch.tv/Freshno_VT. Click there, type in Uni the cat, hit enter, and you're gonna see some pictures. It's gonna make you a lot happier than this stream ever is gonna do. Fake Maxwells. So rude. Also, do we not have a single Maxwell? All of them is active, but we haven't found any of them. You know what? Did we get jump scared immediately? No! I'm so used to there being a guy outside of here. I don't know how to use a browser, but you could just, like, see the cat and see that it's named Uni and then Google it. Also, we're starving. Listen, I've had some moments in my life where I've been really hungry, never to the point of, like, hallucinating meat. Yeah, does anyone know who this is? Is this a streamer or is this like cool funny 7 hours? Or all 7 hours? Can't buy it in the store? Might need to unlock it. Like dig it up. Wait, where? Oh, we didn't listen to the new data. You were new. We haven't heard you yet. That might be a Pochita. I googled Uni the cat and got a picture of a fat cat. Doesn't the cat look very polite? Does anyone else here know who Uni the cat is? It's like the most polite looking kitty your eyes have ever seen. Don't be telling me that Uni the cat does not look like a nice fella. That might be a Pochita. The random Pochita drop went to like the one streamer who wasn't that big a fan of Chainsaw Man. I read the manga, I'm allowed to say it. I haven't seen the anime, I've only read the manga. Only read part 1 of the manga, which I think the anime is like 1 season left, and oh my god, this is super specific. There's like 1 season left, and then they're finished with part 1 of Chainsaw Man? I gotta be honest, I didn't like Chainsaw Man. I didn't like One Punch Man. I think the deal is I just don't like anime manga that has man in the name. I like anime manga about men. I like JoJo. I like Berserk. I think those are really good. I like Baki. What's happening here? Is that the storm filter? I thought we installed the storm filter. Are you open? You've slid a little bit. Slid a little bit. So you're not fully open yet. It looks like it wants to sell me a company for a chocolate chip. Talking about Uni or talking about this dude? He, she? I think Uni is a lad. I think Uni is a dude. Uni. Uni means sea urchin. And in my head, sea urchins are dudes. But if Uni is a lady, let me know and I'll stop misgendering them. What was I gonna say? I was in when I lived in Japan, I went to a festival. And they had a stall. A guy came up to me. We had a guy there who was half Mongolian, half Canadian. And he came up and he was like, Freshno, you have to go to this store and buy the Uni crochet. Wait, why is he looks like a lady not an allowed message on Twitch? Why is looks like a lady not allowed on Twitch? What the fuck? Twitch hates Aerosmith? Dude looks like a lady? I mean, I got long enough hair for it. Either way. Dude came up to me, was like, Freshno, you have to go to this stall. You have to buy the Uni croquette. If you don't do that, I'm gonna kill you. It's so fucking good. I went, there's no way it's that good, but I've never had a croquet and I've never had Uni before. Unless a schnitzel is a type of croquet. So I went over there. I bought the Uni croquet. It cost like 110 yen. That's like $1. It was really fucking good. It's one of the best things I have ever eaten in my life. Okay, this is an old signal. Don't really care too much about this one. But I was gonna fill up the entire drive rack, which I think is 16 drives. Oh, we gotta check if the temperature's gone now. Oh. Oh, you ran out of fuel. You are burning true fuel really fast. So granted, you do make more money than you spend. Okay, yeah, it did go down. I don't think the temperature drops when it's off, by the way. Okay, I guess we can just reuse this paper cup for the coffee machine. There's a mug. There's a mug on top of one of the power lines in this game that I kind of want to get. Maybe that is what we do next. Maybe that is what we do next. We're gonna need the remote drone for that. And if we just get the remote drone... It's 300, right? It's... Go. Ultron. It makes 500 points twice for a 100 fuel is 1,000 points. That's 950 points profit. Holy shit. Yeah, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. I don't know when they made it so the electrical generator actually works. Because it was in the game for a long time, but it like legit did nothing. But I'm glad that it's here, and we really need to go to TR1, which is the one on top of the hill, right? That's T1. T1, wait, isn't T1 like a Dota gamer? Doesn't T1 play Dota? Like a professional Dota gamer? Gotta remember, we have the Krampus out, so we can do like fake bunny hop. I'm not sure, but it feels like it. I'm just glad it like makes the transformers drain slower. I did not know that the Bitcoin mining rig increased how fast the transformers drain until this update, when someone told me. I've heard of T1000. You really are born in 1992. Terminator 2 is one of the greatest movies ever made. It is. It might be the best sequel ever made. I'm not sure if Terminator 2 or Lord of the Rings is the best sequel ever made, but I think it's hard to find a better sequel. Don't call me out like that. I'm born in 97. We're basically twins. You're 5 years older. You're 33 years old. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Maybe I shouldn't call you out for that. It boosts a bit if you're crouching. Does it? It looks like I'm going faster, but I think that's only because I'm so close to the ground. No, we are definitely going a little faster. Conjoined twins. Dude, like, conjoined twins. Is the, like, normal procedure to separate them? Like, how many conjoined twins get, like, separated versus how many just stay together? Also, Rancor, thank you for the follow. You follow me because I called you out? Backwards goes even faster? Did they do the thing where they didn't put in like a max negative velocity? Also, Potato Man, thank you for the follow as well. Did you follow because I called out Rancor? Best, funniest thing that's happened on this stream probably this entire year. Last stream, there was a guy that was like, I want to follow, but I can't because I don't have a phone number. And I was like, you should be able to follow with a phone number if your account is older than 6 months. Then I noticed my Twitch settings was, if you don't have a phone number, you can't follow. I was like, oh, that should be set to 6 months. So I went and swapped it to 6 months. I was like, now you can follow. And then I was like, wait a second. It would be really funny if you didn't follow. And they actually didn't follow. And that's so fucking funny. No, I forgot to follow? There you go. Okay, well, thank you. I think it depends on how their organs are laid out. Some share vital organs. And yes, I crave the scrutiny. If you're born in 1992, is that like the worst possible age? Okay, this might be too real. I was gonna say, is that the worst possible age for the 2008 financial crisis? Because, like, you would be like 16. Which means you're not old enough to, like, do anything about it, but you are old enough to be aware of the consequences. I don't think this is something we should speak about. I think that's something we should not talk about. I didn't even really know that it was happening. But if you're bored, okay, no, I'm not. This is gonna be a dark topic. Okay, I'm assuming you spawn with a full battery. I'm assuming you spawn fully charged. It didn't affect me personally. I was busy chugging Monster and playing Resident Evil 5 back then. It's so crazy that, like, Monster was a completely normal drink for a lot of people back then. Meanwhile, in Norway, the only energy drink that was legal to sell was Red Bull. Like, Red Bull legit had, like, a monopoly on energy drinks in Norway. Until, like, 2012? Cameras. Okay, that's kind of weird. So, all I know is that on top of one of these poles, there is a mug. I don't know which pole it is. I'm gonna find out. Euro Shopper energy drinks is one of the best here. I don't drink energy drinks anymore, but when I used to drink, I was a monster drinker. Like, to me, Red Bull just tastes like pure caffeine, and that's not that good. Mug moment. I've never had a mug root beer. Mug root beer is alcohol-free, right? If it is, I want to try a mug root beer. Just like my Varg Skeletor Joel viewer is showing. I would like to try a mug root beer. But I don't drink alcohol, so I really hope it's alcohol-free. Which I think it is. Isn't root beer... root beer is alcohol-free, like, by default, right? Like, you need to add something to a root beer to make it have alcohol, right? Have you heard of an energy drink called NOS? Yes. Yes, I have heard of NOS. NOS? Why is my camera so slow? Fuck. I thought I heard, like a mannequin walk in. NOS is, you know those kids? There's like a phenotype of kid that like they drive motocross and they have like there's something, they have like some undiagnosed neurodivergency. They like love driving motocross and then like always make like a lot of noise in class. Those kids in my middle school, they drank NOS. They were the kids drinking NOS. Other than that, no one really drank NOS. I don't see the mug. And I was pretty sure this is where it was. Mug doesn't have alcohol? Let's fucking go. American root beer are non-alcoholic. Sweet. 1 liter of pure alcohol is good for everyone. You know pure alcohol is a gas, right? Like pure alcohol it becomes a gas at room temperature, right? This is not where it is. I thought this was where the mug was. Like one of these. NOS reminds me of Celsius for all the wrong reason. What energy drink reminds you of Fahrenheit? NOS tastes good. Liquid alcohol, I mean. Liquid alcohol would need to be so cold, I think it kills you from internal frostbite. The alcohol at room temperature is a gas. Celsius the drink, silly bean. Don't call me a silly bean. I am very serious. Okay. Does anyone know which direction the mug is? Because I gotta be honest, I've never picked up the mug before. I think it is the direction to the right here. You look like a bean? I'm supposed to be like a fresh no nightcrawler. I'm supposed to be like a ghost with legs that looks like a pair of pants. And everyone that makes a fresh no nightcrawler OC looks nothing like the one in the video. I have considered getting like a more stereotypical VTube model. Like getting just like an anime boy VTube model, but I kind of like the uniqueness of my model. Like my VTube model, regular people go like, they don't react to it. Other VTubers go like, your model is cool and interesting. And that kind of matters. Don't call me ma'am, I work for a living. Energy? Why can't... Wait, what? Why does calling someone ma'am imply they don't work for a living? I'm not American, I don't know how the rules work. My pronouns are she, they. My pronouns are they, them. Does it under the stream. I don't think that shows up on mobile, by the way. What was I gonna say? When I was working on Monday, some Irish dude did say that he could tell I'm American because of my accent. Nope. Just really good at English. I feel Americans can immediately tell that I'm not American. But like non-Americans, especially like old Norwegian dudes, are like, are you from the US? And I'm like, no, and thank God for that. Did you know that I'm a potato? You've mentioned it a couple of times and your username does say it. So actually, no, I didn't know. Hydrate? Fiance takes me to... Fiance... I think I hydrated too good. Beyonce tells me to hydrate, you know I'll be drinking the water. I clicked because you were scrumbly looking. What the fuck does that mean? You were born in 1992. You can't be talking like that, dude. You're not Gen Alpha. You're speaking like Quirk Chungus millennials. Wait, no, wait. You are a millennial. Never mind. You're allowed to talk like that. Keep talking like that. Don't. It's that saying stuff like that is infinitely better than saying a slur. So please do go on. I'm watching you? Yeah, I'm streaming my webcam to you. I hope you're watching me. I clicked because of 3 reasons. I was in my Voices of the Void base. You're Nordic. That's a red flag. And your VTuber is unique. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm feeling eepy early. Well, you did work today. Unlike me, who was just like a lazy sack of shit on vacation. You actually did go to work today. I am not finding this mug. But if someone, like, I know you didn't mean it this way, but saying, like, I'm watching you because you're Nordic makes me go, like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. I clicked because you look so Gangnam Style cheap. Yo, do I look hella gamer Gangnam Style? Because I'm trying to look hella gamer Gangnam Style. I'm not sure how to make it obvious to people from just the stream thumbnail that I am hella gamer Gangnam Style. But it is like one of my goals is to be hella gamer Gangnam Style. Boba sleepy. Why is being Nordic a red flag? Okay, I'm gonna say this once, and this is completely serious. There are so many fucking people where I talk to them on the internet. Like, I've been playing TF2 and talking to people, and they go like, where are you from? And I say, I'm from Norway. And then they go, oh! And then they just start saying some Nazi shit. Like, there's so many times I go like, I'm Nordic. And they go, oh, cool, I got some Nordic tattoos. And it's just fucking Nazi shit. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Like, white people, have you ever had this happen? You're hanging out with other white people. One of them will, like, look around, notice that there's only white people, and just start saying racist shit. I fucking hate it. Can you stop doing that? Can you stop being racist? Like, there's so many times I've been like, hey, I'm Norwegian, and people go like, hey, dude, I'm racist. I'm like, okay, fuck off. I don't want you here. Leave. It's so fucking annoying. Have you guys seen the meme where it's like, an American is like, I'm racist and I love Nordic people. And then next to them is a Nordic person that's like trans rights, free Palestine. Because that's how I feel. Oh. Blue Boba, thank you for the watch streak. What is Nordic? Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Finland, Iceland. And then the other ones, I'm not sure what we agreed on. I'm Swedish, I want to support my fellow Scandies. I don't enjoy it, but it happens, yeah. I'm sorry for that. Now I'm embarrassed. No, it's all good. It's all good. Axis Proto. You not having experienced that is actually kind of like a moment of hope because it means it's not ubiquitous. But it's really fucking annoying. I hate it. So I'm Nordic? If you're Finnish, in my eyes, you're Nordic. I'm not sure if that matters, but I don't think you're cooler just for being Nordic. I think you count just like purely geographically. Like when I say you're Nordic, you're not Nordic, I don't mean that as in you're cool and you're uncool. I mean it purely geographically. Having those types of people in your immediate family? I do! And I hate it! I hate it! I don't like racist. If you're racist, please leave. Like, I feel like once an hour, I gotta be like, trans rights, free Palestine. Just to, like, keep the community, like, cool. Where the fuck is this mug, dude? And I don't mean the root beer, I mean, like, the one with the Ari roll on it. I thought it was on top of one of the poles. I thought I was Finnish. Finnish is a type of Nordic. Hold on a second. I'm getting a bot DM on Telegram. Hold button and then block user, block user. I get like once a month someone on Telegram is like, hey, how are you? I've never seen this person before, block account. You are on my touch list. What does that mean? Wait, what do you mean? You are on my touch list. I like it when Boba is sleepy because he just says weird stuff. When Boba will sleep talk in Chinese, and then I'll tell her like, hey Boba, you were sleep talking in Chinese. He goes, what did I say? And I'm like, I don't speak Chinese. Oh. That sounds gross. What the fuck? She's my fiance. I would be offended if I wasn't on the touch list. Though, to be honest, I don't know what that means. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Did someone just follow anonymously? I got a notification that someone was following that I didn't get a notification for on stream. If someone just anonymously followed, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna call out your name because you followed anonymously, so I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna say thank you. To be honest, I read about the reason you people sent a Christmas tree to the UK, it's heartwarming. That's because of World War II shit, right? I gotta be honest, I don't know why we do that, but I think it's because of World War II stuff. Pretty sure it's some paranormal shit in Chinese, honestly. One of the first times me and Boba were like sleeping in the same room. Okay, I think this is fucking up my camera. Why is my mouse sensitivity so fucked? It's not on the mouse side. I'm resetting the DPI. What if we go like... Surfer? Yeah, that seemed to have fixed it. No, it's still low. One of the first times me and Boba were sleeping in like the same bed, in her sleep, she said, who's that guy? I said, babe, what are you talking about? In her sleep, she points in the corner of the bedroom. And she says, that guy. And I go, babe, there's no one there. And she goes like, ah. And then she like went back to actual sleep. And that was during like the Hungry Ghost Festival, which is like when the ancestor spirits return. And then the day after I told her the story, she went to the bathroom. She was just in the bathroom door opened. She was like, yeah, babe, what's up? I wasn't the one that opened it. I was laying in bed, like, scrolling on my phone. I didn't open the door. Ugh. You know, outside of Twitch, following anonymously is a bad thing. Oh! I was like, you mean on YouTube? And I was like, no, you mean IRL. Oh. If I'm sleepy sometimes, I just do random stuff like, whoops, I accidentally burnt water. When I am sleepy, I do the thing that apparently all boyfriends do, where I just shake. Like, I just, like, have a spasm. Okay, sweet. We got a bunch of drives. Everything's looking cool. We charge up the drone. Then we go and look along the last line of wires. You shouldn't have entertained the convo any paranormal kind, even if you don't believe it. Oh my god, now the sensitivity is like double. What the fuck is happening to the sensitivity? Is this an in-game thing? I'm not gonna entertain the conversation if you say paranormal stuff anymore. Why is the mouse sensitivity going from like half of what it should be to double? What the fuck? I slept for 3 not very nice hours and instantly turned off when I got on the couch. Wait, what do you mean? The sensitivity changed because you're playing with the zoom on the drone. Mannequin! Mannequin fucking spawned in on the camera. Let's go kill him. Let's go kill him with hammers. Entertain my dumb Eep convo still. There was one time I was asleep. Boba told me that in my sleep I was like pointing with my fingers. He's like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm trying to push the button. It's a camera thing? Okay, I'll fix that. Game froze? No. In the bottom, you can see the sky is moving. Oh, never mind, I'm dumb. It's okay, Basil. We're all stupid on this stream. This is a stream for people who are not very smart. This is a stream for people who would buy 1 cup of coffee for 2 billion points. I do want to buy that coffee, but I don't want to, like, save up for that, because that's an insane amount of money. I love being dumb. It is cool when you're in an area that's, like, so comfy, you can, like, be stupid. Okay, I think that actually saved it. Is it a normal thing to keep your hand up while sleeping? Do you mean, like, straight up? I don't know. I don't think that's normal. 55 already? I thought everyone did it. Do you mean, like, this is the bed, and then you're, like that? Oh, right. I forgot you were here. Hey, speaking of the amazing digital circus. Oh, you can't draw on it. Well, Abel, I'm gonna do to you what Kane did, except this is gonna be a lot more painful. Yeah? I just got kebab. I want a kebab. I'm gonna go buy a kebab after the stream. I'm gonna go to the kebab place that's right next to my apartment and get a good kebab. Still a mannequin in here, right? Yeah, he's just at a weird angle. Mannequins move at odd angles faster than any man. And if unobserved, faster than that. No, we need more mannequins. We can get more. Basil, thank you for the full moon Catboy. Sleeping, you're in Half-Life 1. What? I sleep in the way God intended. Look at this. Here's how I sleep. This is seen from above, okay? I have a head, and then it goes down, and then whoop, whoop, and then one arm is like that, and the other arm is like that. And then here is a small bolster, like a hugging pillow. Bed, this, and then pillow. There we go. And bang. That's how I sleep. I gotta go. Goodbye, Potato Man. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Can you get one for me? I'm extra hubgary today. You just got a kebab. You got a kebab like 20 seconds ago. You're already asking for another one? What is this? What is this greed? Also, the eraser part of this is way bigger than I thought it was. I like the whiteboard. We should have gotten that earlier. Ooh, how's the Bitcoin mining rig doing? Melon. Melon heals you. Just like in real life. I don't think you get 1,000 points from 100 fuel. You definitely get more than 50 points. Wait, hold on. What happens if... It auto... Oh, no. It doesn't auto. You do have to move it a little bit. I'm hungry too. Can we stop for kebabs? We're not playing the long drive anymore. We beat the game. We drove 7,000 kilometers. If we replay the long drive, and I said if, not when, we can stop for kebabs. In Voices of the Void. Is there a kebab in the game even? Does Voices of the Void have kebabs? Fuck, I really want a kebab now. They put like, in the kebab I want to get, they put like crushed up tortilla chips. It's really good. And they put just the right level of spices. And they put just the right level of dressing in it. So many kebab places put so much dressing in the kebab that it's basically liquid. When community... There's not going to be a community stream this year. There's just no time for it. Community stream is probably going to be first Saturday after I'm back. So, let's see. Thursday the 8th is probably going to be the first stream of the new year. 9 is Friday. The 10th, January 10th is probably going to be the next community stream. GG. There's just no time for a community stream. Cucumbers. Blue brain cheese. You can't eat the axe, that's kind of scuffed. Got so much food from the gifts. We should be asleep during midnight. I'm not gonna fly around the drone looking for stuff during nighttime. I shouldn't have eaten so much. I kind of want to... I probably should have slept the entire night. Hey. Oh, shit! I forgot! I tested something and it actually worked. I tested in sandbox mode. We can get a camera into the basement. I didn't look through the camera. I don't know what the camera sees in the basement. But I know we can get a camera through the basement doors. I just tested that in sandbox mode after the last stream, but I didn't look through the camera. We are gonna get a camera in there. But I'm not sure what that means. This is so spicy. Now you're Indonesian, so that means it's like actually spicy. Like you're not like Norwegian. So when you say it's spicy, it is actually spicy. So I am Norwegian, and I am better with spicy food than the average white person. Probably better with spicy food than most white people. Okay, drone. With a camera. Go home. I love spicy. I like spicy, but it has to be like spicy with flavor. It can't just be like the food that's like just spicy to be spicy. Here's what I did. There, and you can put it on the inside. I don't think you can get it stuck to the wall, so it might flip over when it falls down, but... So now we can see what's down there. I got bulldog spicy noodles. Yes, I had the black version, the spiciest, the one that's illegal to sell in Denmark. I ate one noodle and it was too much. But we also prepared it in the spiciest way. I put an entire 5 milliliter bottle of chili pepper oil into my chili yesterday and genuinely barely noticed. Well, how big was the chili? If the chili was a couple of liters, then yeah, of course. Indomie is pretty good. Black noodles are my favorite? Okay, so you're like an actual spicy food enjoyer. Oh, we can see! Yeah, can't see a lot, but this is the floor, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, that's the ladder. We go down and... Let's go straight forward. We might be able to glitch the drone in here, but that's gonna lose us the drone. I'm not sure, again, how we get down here, but... We tried to blow open the doors. That did not work. We know that there's stuff down there. Can you place a chair on there and sit on the chair before it falls? We could try, but how the fuck do we get back up? How do we get back up if we do that? Also, do we have a chair? A small pot of chili. How are we gonna get down there with a small pot of chili? I mean, fuck it. Chair. Metal chair, because they don't break. 196 points. Shout out to gay subreddits. 500 milliliter bottle of chili pepper oil. You should feel something from that. Then again, when I make spicy food at home, I don't do liquid spicy stuff. I don't do oils. I normally just do like chili powder. Every dish I make, I put onion powder, I put paprika, and I put chili. Every single dish. I put more stuff if it's like, you know, a different food. Salt and pepper, stuff like that. Basil. No coriander, because it tastes like soap. By the way, I have like every gene. Coriander tastes like soap. Artificial sweetener tastes like puke, and I can rumble my ears. I have every single gene ever invented. 5 ounce, not 5 milliliters. Okay, yeah, no, that is way fucking more. That is a lot more chili oil. 5 5 liquid ounces. Okay. Save, and let's make a backup save in case we get stuck. I mean, we could always just teleport out. But first things first, can we place it on the inside? I don't think we can. This thing might just be too big. No, it's not. We can place it there, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to sit on it. I don't think we're going to be able to sit on it, but I'm going to try. It turned the chili from dark brown to a reddish light brown. If you added enough to change the color, you should be able to feel the spice. I don't think we can interact with it through the wall. 1 and 3. So where is 2? It makes the noise, which makes me think this is movable, but it's not destructible. Not sure how we get in there. I don't know. Save? We already did save. I don't think we can interact with the chair through the floor. Also, I guarantee you, you're not meant to interact with it through the floor. That is absolutely not the way you're supposed to do it. Let's see if that fucked with the camera. Like, again, we could always just put the drone in there, which might actually just be what we do. Okay, the chair ended up in the corner. Maybe just put the drone in there. No, because we can't hold the drone, right? We can hold... Okay, that's kind of cool. We are going to sacrifice the drone to check out what's happening in there. Drone is fairly cheap. We can just buy another one. Step 1 is activate. Is it? It deactivates when you hold it. We can't do it with the drone. We won't be able to activate it. You can't activate the drone from range. Does the drone have enough power? We can go look for the cup again. Mug. There are some items in the game that are invisible until you react with them. I don't think the mug is like that. I really hope it's not like that. Activate. We could also just start collecting plushies. No, we tried, but the plushies just didn't spawn for some reason. Okay. Oh yeah, you're full on power. Can you, like, hook the chair so you can pull it up to sit on it? You can't get a hook through the opening. We tried that last stream. We tried to do a hook through the opening, and it was no buenos. There might be, like, a pixel-perfect window for the hook to go through. But I think the hook is just straight up, like, wider than the opening is. One thing we can do is we might be able to glitch a couch. So it's halfway in between. And then sit on the couch. We tried to do that for the interloper save. It didn't work, but we could give it a try. We do have a couch. Problem with the couch is that you kind of need the gravity gun to do it. It's too heavy to really, like, move around like that on its own. And also, if we use the couch, Puchita wouldn't have a place to sit. If anyone has any... If you actually know how to open it, don't tell me how to open it. If you have any, like, funny, wacky suggestions, I'll give it a try. So, in my head, the mug should spawn on top of the light here. They might have changed it, so it just straight up doesn't do that anymore, but... In my head, there's supposed to be a mug on top of one of these. We've checked basically all of them. There's like, what, 2 left? Exploded with exactly 23 dynamites. I don't think you can get 1 dynamite in this. We tried to explode it with a gas can. Could try with a pipe bomb, but... I kind of want to save all the pipe bombs for the boss fights. Pipe bombs are really good. And then burn it. I was considering using the gas welder, but I don't think you can do anything with the gas welder. I didn't find a way to, like, add fuel or whatever to the gas welder. Shit, we're also getting close to the event with the anti-gravity. Which is gonna mess up the entire base and we need to reorganize it. That's gonna be annoying. The oven door disappeared. That does sound like something that would be in an SCP article. Okay, yeah, the mug just isn't on top of any of these anymore. Become a gas, not a solid, then float through the door. Considering what game this is, that might actually be possible. Can you place down a 025 bomb shooter, though? I mean, we could, but, you know, after the Mermonkey range buffs, I've been kind of just relying on Mermonkeys. Like, Echo Sense Network stacking up to 10 times, basically giving Mermonkeys a map-wide range is crazy. Like, I've been doing a lot of chimp runs where it's literally just Mermonkeys with infinite range. They do suffer a bit with, like, bad damage. So, but you can fix that by just using a harmonic convergence or final harmony, rather. And then putting a, like a Glaive Lord or a, Balloon Liquidator or whatever they're called. Map wide. Yeah, Mermonkeys, 10 Mermonkeys with, Echo Sense Network is pretty much map wide. I haven't used Merm since last update. They got a huge range buff. Balloon Solver is what it's called. I'm glad we got another balloon enjoyer in the chat. Did it snow more? The map looks way snowier now. Oh, no, it's just the fog. It's the fog doing it. It's called the Balloon Solver. If it was in Team Fortress 2, it would be called the Blutsager. Which I'm pretty sure just means blood saw. Or like the thing that saws the blood. Let's charge up the drone. The drone is actually pretty good. 85. It charges really slowly. Okay, do we need to go do the transformer right now? I mean, might as well. I think 86 is enough. Just to drive up there. It means blood sucker. Wait, what is it the Blutsager does? What does the Blutsager do? The Blutsager is a Oh, the Blutsager is the medigun that gives you lifesteal, right? Not the medigun, the syringe gun. Nothing? I mean, it is one of the worst items in the game. If you're playing medic, 2 of your item slots are already taken. You are running the Crusader's Crossbow and the Uber Saw. Medigun? You can use any medigun. No one's gonna be mad at you. They're just happy to have a medic. But Crusader's Crossbow and Uber Saw, you are rocking them. It's the worst medic weapon? Isn't the Vita Saw kinda bad? What is the one that makes it so, if you die, you keep your Uber? Blitzkrieg is good. Blitzkrieg, the stock medigun, Vaccinator, Quick Fix, all of them are good. Like, all of the mediguns are good. The Vitasaw at least does something. You remember when the, no, not the Conscientious Objector. What is the one that's like a bust of a dude, but it's made of piss? You remember when that one was like a straight upgrade? It was just literally better than stock. The Vitasaw? No, the Vitasaw is the one where the taunt gives you healing, right? What is the one where if you die, you don't lose your Uber? Because Vitasaw is kind of good in 100 versus 100. Solemn Vow! It's... Why were you following me? Why is Alakisha following me? Did your friend get... Fuck? Your friend get kidnapped? What? Alakisha, I don't mind you coming along for... What? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? It's... Huh? What the... Stop teleporting! What the fuck? I guess I gave my daughter, like, actual witch powers. What the fuck are you doing? It's not a safe way to sit. I got a Twitch notification, and I was wondering, who's this fresh... What the fuck is happening? My daughter starts following me. She teleports around. All the lights turn off. What the fuck is happening? Is this you, Amulet? I forgot I followed you. This sure is video gaming at its finest. I'm not sure what's happening with Alakisha, but it is scary. Don't think about the weird strands on the screen. Alakisha misses you. At least spell her name right. No, but we are truly playing a video game. Like, I don't play video games. I play Genshin Impact and Mahjong. Neither of those are video games. It's kind of nice to have, like, the stream where I can play, like, an actual video game. Okay, you're not draining battery power, right? Alakisha, I'm not sure why you're teleporting and shit, but, maybe the witch hat made her too powerful. Oh, why is the lights off? Did you name your daughter a Tragedia? No, I named her Alokisha. I asked chat for name suggestions. Literally one person gave a real suggestion. So, that's what we went with. All you need to do for me to... Like, well, what is this fucker's name? What is this person name? What is their name? Last time I did this, I only got one real suggestion. Maybe this should be Tragedia. On a new signal. It's so fast. Bingua. What the fuck does Bingua mean? Bingas. Can we get like an actual name? Can like a linguist give like a real human name? Jesus Christ, I can't spell. You couldn't spell Bingas? Feminine, masculine, androgynous, or any? I'm giving you nearly full freedom. The only criteria is it has to be like an actual name. Like it has to be something that a person could be named IRL. Before it goes away. Yes. Giving the blue curfer is meant to be femme. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. What do you mean meant to be femme? Well, what do you mean not very woke of you, Homelander gif? Breaker component sign is probably the worst upgrade in the game. I guess we're just fucking upgrading the radar from now? That's not the radar. I clicked on a place that literally wasn't named radar. There is a new Omega Curve that got added in this update that I do want, but I don't know what it is, and I don't want people to spoil me on what it is. I'm running out of fuel. Isn't the blue Curve the one with a visible chest, or am I blind? Just because you have a visible chest doesn't mean they have to be a dude, bro. Charlotte, actually first actual name suggestion. The Curfer with no skin is named Charlotte. Your name is Charlotte, and that's final. Oh, we made all this metal scrap. We can finally craft gas cans. Do we have a gas can in here? What is your purpose? My suggestion is Raciel. It is a name of an angel of secrets. Azazel. We all know some. You guys had like a clean 3 minutes there to give suggestions. Like Basil waited like 3 minutes and came up with an actual name. We're going with Basil's suggestion. You gotta be faster than that if you want the names. Raciel and Azazel are both like viable names, by the way. I guess next stream, the first thing we're gonna do next stream is start the Furfur event. This is the first thing we're gonna do next stream. Just see if we can have that go the whole stream. Don't have storm filter. I thought we got that up. No, we got automatic signal processing. You think the Beatles would fuck with Voices of the Void? I think Ringo would enjoy Voices of the Void. I think George would fucking hate Voices of the Void. Paul and John, I think they would be like, what is this? I have like 4 dogs of different names. And still Basil was faster than you? I'm sorry. How you doing? You're finished! Beautiful. Jocks. Is that pronounced Jocks or Jackash? Jackwes? You guys pronounce Jocks. Wait, hold on. I think we can be evil. I think we can be evil and like a little fucked up. Can't we? Does this not work? No?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought you could make a Twitch chat Curfer. I thought you can make a Twitch chat Omega Curfer. I thought about it instead of picking at random. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, now you're making me feel bad. Now you're making me feel bad. Dick bags. Oh shit, we should go to sleep. /S. I know you meant it sarcastically. Back in the day when I was first on the internet, we didn't slash any S's. If we were sarcastic and you didn't figure it out, that's on you, buddy. Drone's gonna show up. It's gonna wake us up. We're gonna get some Christmas presents. All gonna be good. Kind of fucked up. We get like 5 presents every day. A little greedy. That's a god. Come back here. Come. You get the fuck back here. You get the fuck back here. Swedish bastard. Fucking. What? You're trying to steal my presents? Just because I chased you with an axe with the intent to kill? It is reasonable for me to assume you might not know my speech patterns yet. This is Twitch, dude. It's not that serious. Even if there was a social faux pas, it's Twitch. Hold on a second. There we go. Baking tray raw cookies. Okay, we gotta fix the oven. This is a bit more stuff. Hold on a second. There you go. Yeah, we need a place to store all this food. Why is there not a fridge in here? Like, this would be like the perfect place to put a fridge. I like to imagine that every chat member is a real person watching in front of their PC phone. Oh, that's the consequences of that way of thinking. Oh, fuck, it is the anti-gravity event. Oh, we're gonna need to rearrange fucking everything in the base. No. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Well, everything's gonna be lifted up. Everything's gonna be knocked down. Some things might explode. All we can really do is just hope for the best. Like, there's not much we can do about it. Every time I see that box of food, every time I see it, I want Chinese food. I can't go and buy Chinese food, so I'm gonna be in Singapore in like 2 days. Oh my god. What the f... Okay, that was weird. Okay, well, the electricity is off, so I don't think that matters much. Okay, chat, you ready to redecorate? Everything is gonna be knocked over. It actually turned off one of the transformers. Are you shitting me? Good thing the car Good thing the ATV was charged. I'm blaming this on the Tomtenisse. I'm blaming this on the little Santa Claus guys. Drone, you can chill. We got some work to do. Okay, luckily it's just one of them. Anti-gravity event is kind of cool. I do think there are a few too many events. That's just like fuck up how everything is the base. Hold on. Thought you're blaming me for thinking Twitch chat is occupied by people and not ChatGPT? I'm not sure what you mean. No, bro, I am a robot watching this. Basil, I thought basil was a type of plant. Is basil a plant? It's a spice. No, wait, you're named after, like, a politician, right? We talked about this before. Also, I'm going to the wrong place. Watching this and collecting data about Fresno VT so I can invade their house at 1853, 27th of February, 2027? What the fuck? Dope, send pics? Ugh. You guys shouldn't be, like, talking about doxing that kind of way. I know you're joking, but don't talk about it that way, because people actually do be doing shit like that. Like, that's actually a thing that happens. We don't joke about that kind of stuff. Like, I haven't been doxed, but, like, people actually do get doxed, so let's not joke about that. It's okay, Basil. I know you didn't mean it like that. Now I'm sad, it's all good. Just don't joke about it. Don't be weird is a good way of saying it. So, it's only... I think this was the same one they fucked with last time. I'm wondering if, like, canonically, the RE rolls are like... I think canonically, the RE rolls are like pranksters. Like, they do shit to fuck with us, like, canonically. Not in, like, an evil way. I mean, I guess if you get, like, low enough reputation with them, they do just start showing up at the house and eating the shit out of you. My throat is getting a little tired. If you want to watch, don't creep people out. That's a good way of saying it. I don't want to be doxxed. Oh. Whoa. Oh shit, I forgot we didn't have any fuel. There might be fuel up here. Going up at your house to eat your shrimp? Joke's on you, I don't have any shrimp. No shrimp in my house. If there was shrimp in my house, I would eat it. There can't be shrimp in my house, ontologically speaking, because if there was shrimp in my house, I would have already eaten it. Okay, it's like that? I feel like every time I do this puzzle, I feel like I'm a genius, but I think this is kind of like... Because in my head, I'm like, there's only one way of doing this puzzle right. And me getting it right that fast means I'm pretty smart. But I think this is one of those where there's like 15 different solutions for every permutation. Base behavior, to be honest. I am a big fan of just eating shrimp. Hold on. This puzzle reminds me of cubing. I'm not sure what cubing is. First time I was doing the color puzzle was when I smacked the transformer with an axe and soon after discovered the new minigame. Does smacking a transformer like oh my god, that was a lot. Actually like break it? Like, does that actually mean the transformer breaks? There we go. Rubik's cubing. Is that... Does it actually have a name? Yeah, don't try it. I won't. Hold on. Yeah, we have no fuel. We're gonna need to fucking walk our way. I've smacked servers because the code was taking a million years and broke it. Don't surprise that happens to the Transformers too. You don't have any fuel. I do like how this thing is basically weightless when carrying it. I think the only thing I've done like that in the game is there was one time... I didn't think the tapes could be destroyed. Someone told me the tapes could be destroyed. I was like, no, they can't. And I wanted to demonstrate it. And I just broke a level 3 tape. Like, just smacking it against the wall. Rubik's Cube and it's just shortened to... It's just shortened to cubing. Like, I'm assuming... Oh, no, Rubik's Cube... Okay. I thought when you said Rubik's Cube... Wait, hold on, okay. I know what a Rubik's Cube is. And I know people solve them. What is the name of the puzzle I just did? Because that's not a Rubik's Cube. Because, you know, that's a flat plane. It's not three-dimensional. Which you kind of need to have a cube. But what is the name of, like, the minigame I just did? Like, the bit flipping, I think that's just called bit flipping. And the sine wave stuff, I'm like... I'm not sure. I mean, if you say it's called Rubik's Cubing, I won't believe you. You still line up colors on both puzzles. Is that every... I don't think, like... I would say an important part of Rubik's Cubing is the fact that it is a cube. Hold on. Hold on. Go. You still line up colors on both puzzles. I feel like there's a million puzzles where all you do is like line up colors. I feel like a Rubik's Cube is like a very, very specific variant of that. Cube is a defender of the poly. I gotta be honest, I have no idea what that means. But I do have to end the stream. I'm not gonna be able to stream much more with my voice. I do not want to fuck up my voice before I go on a plane ride. for fucking 22 hours. This is gonna be where we end it. And this is gonna be the last stream of the year. I am gonna be back on Thursday the 8th. That's like a 90% chance, 100% chance for Saturday the 10th. And yeah. Boom. There's the Discord for stream delays, extra stream cancelled, and the VOD and the YouTube channel for highlight clips where it gets like one every 6 months. And the VOD channel, because all the VODs go up on YouTube. And yeah, before I go on a quick shout out, a quick thank you to everyone who came by and watched the stream and talked in chat. And all the lurkers, we love the lurkers. An extra thank you to Lotso CS, Rancor1, Potato Man 1363 for the follows, Boba for the watch streak, and also to the person who followed anonymously, if that is what happened. And yeah, I'm gonna be back over the new year. I hope to see you all there, and until then, be nice. I had a lot of fun streaming this year, and we're gonna keep going next year. Yeah, I hope to see you all in January.